He's watching over me, and other times I feel like I should go. And through it all, the rise and fall of the bodies in the streets. And when you're gone, we want you all to know we'll carry on, we'll carry on. And though you said I can't believe me, your memory will carry on, you'll carry on. And in my heart I can't contain it, the echo won't explain it. A world that sends you reeling from decimated dreams. Your misery and hate will kill us all. So paint it black and take it back and let's shout it loud and clear. Defiant to the end, we hear the call to carry on, we'll carry on. And though you're said I can't believe me, your memory will carry on, we'll carry on. And though we are broken and defeated, your body will no more chance.
I believe in the sand beneath my toes. The beach gives a feeling, an earthy feeling. I believe in the faith that grows, and the far coast can make me cry. When I'm with you I feel like I could die, and that would be alright, alright. When the plane came in she said she was crossing the velvet rips in the city. We tripped on the earth to feel alive, and now I'm struggling to survive those days you wearing that velvet dress. You're the priestess, I must confess. Those little red pennies, they pass the test. Lies up around the belly, face down on the mattress one. And you hold me, and we are broken. Still it's all that I wanna do, just to live and I'll feel myself hanging off the ground. I'm scared, I'm not coming down. No, no, and now I'll fall for my life. She's got her jaws so locked down in a smile, but nothing is alright, alright.
We'll carry on, we'll carry on. And though you said I can't believe me, your memory will carry on.
as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear in exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding, what a beautiful wedding, says a bridesmaid to a waiter. Yes, but what a shame the poor groom's bride is a...
I feel it coming down my throat. Guess I better wash my mouth out with soap. God, I wish I never spoke. Now I gotta wash my mouth out with soap. I feel it coming down my throat. Guess I better wash my mouth out with soap. God, I wish I never spoke. Now I gotta wash my mouth out with soap. Fill the bath with bubbles, then I'll put the towels all away. Should've never said the word love. Threw a toaster in the bathtub. I'm sick of all the games I have to play.
Mr. Adonis is not real. Clips used on this show are displayed in accordance with fair use and Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Act. Clips are used for the purpose of commentary and are transformative in nature. Mr. Adonis is not a real cartoon man. He is just made up, and you should not take his advice or do the things he say, because what he tell you to do is very bad. He's not very funny, and he's not a very good artist, and you would not like him in real life. Please do not ask to hang out. Mr. Adonis is also a sellout piece of shit, so at the first sign of criticism, he will claim this is all just a joke. We ask you don't fuck with people on the show, and don't get mad because you will look stupid, and don't try this at home.
Decided not to put in anything from that report because he was going to provide a proper, not a proper, I'm sorry, a post-stipulation for that portions of that report, and then
welcome once again to another Wednesday night for everyone. Late Night with Adonis Paul. Here on the Late Night with Adonis Paul channel on Rumble and the Adonis Paul channel on YouTube and the real Adonis Paul channel over on Kick. Shout out to you guys over there. The two of you watching over on Kick, I see you and I appreciate you. My heart goes out to you. Thank you for your patience. But a big shout out to everyone else who's come out to enjoy the start of the show. I do love to see so many friends joining us so early in the program. We got Mr. Bonus out here. We got AJ back from hiatus, so we get high stakes this weekend. He just says, shave pussy. I'm sorry, sir. We've started the Council for Responsible Bush. This is, I don't know what we called it, the Society for Responsible Bush Usage. Yeah, we're going back to a little bit of bush. I want Chinese prostitute bush. That's the minimum. Which, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. There's, for some reason, just like an inch of something to grab there, right by the pussy. I don't know why. I don't know why they do it like that, but they all do it like that. It's kind of adorable. No more shaved pussy, my friend. Responsibly trimmed bush is the way of the future. Embrace our ways, AJ. Remember the 90s. Responsible bush. That's how we did it back in the 90s, son! And Arzane came through and said, baby hungry, AP funny. Oh, baby got fed today. I'm good, big homie. Baby does not need a feeding. I'm a happy man. Just checking out what's going on over on YouTube. Who's joining us early. It's Longlegs Diane, Cooler King. Spectral Embryo, Nacho Damas is over there. Cooler King, I see you once again. Just say your name twice. Yeah, Cooler. Actually, the Tarantula video is on the menu and just doing their jobs. Maybe I should give you guys a taste of things to come.
And now for a taste of things to come.
So first up, we got some news in the program tonight. After that, we have love and relationships, neighbors, politics, retail madness, airlines around the world, a lot of stuff in China. Giant, horrific flash floods in China, as a matter of fact. Science and technology, very interesting for people like me and Sandwich. Women's rage, and then, yes, just doing their jobs. We've got an eviction of an Oklahoma City lady where, let's see, what's going to happen on this one? Oh, she came out them with a homemade flamethrower. That'll be interesting, but it's a pretty quick one. After that, yes, a politician throws a tarantula on one of her tenants. We're going to check that one out. It's a long one, but it is a goodie. Cooler King is right about that, and literally nothing else he's ever said. Popping over to Rumble. Tilt, it's good to see you, depending on what mood you're in tonight. Sunrise, Eugene Stoner, it's a pleasure. Ray Ray is happy. Play a shout out to you. Hey, Mersh, Nightwave Radio joining us over here. Early in the program, always a pleasure to see you. Sitting right there next to Ray Ray. Well, we'll keep an eye on you, make sure you don't get in any trouble. Senegal Studios, a shout out and a salute to you. American Dream, same goes to you. Starting a little slow out here on a Wednesday night, but that's okay. We'll spice it up. We'll get it going here. That's what I do. I get it going. A shaved cooch looks like a Cornish game hen. When I first encountered full shaving, it was shocking. I was a younger man. Ever since I was old enough to know pussy had hair on it. And then suddenly this. But I grew to appreciate it, and as I've matured, as I've become a more worldly fellow, a gentleman of leisure, I've learned that I like a little pussy hair. As our man Patrice O'Neill would put it, pussy hair. Tilt says, I'm just joking. It's all right to be here. Well, I'm glad. Glad you're not upset tonight. It'll save me the trouble of getting shit talked. Cooler King says, you still whoremongering? I'm a man that... Cooler, you see the thing, Yes. I'm not ashamed of myself either. No, sir. You're not going to make me feel ashamed of it. Yes, I do. Some men like to go out drinking. Some like to go out gambling and spend their money that way. A couple of times a month, I like to go get a little patoot from a professional. What's wrong with that? I'm at liberty to do so. Nobody's beating down my door trying to husband me the fuck up. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'm trying to talk other people into it. I'm like, hey, you know what really benefits your life, bros? Standing around the shop, selling it like I'm getting paid off this shit. I don't get one reference fee. But Mr. Lee the Pimp is in my movie. I am extorting him for money. I wrote a scene just for that. I don't know. So you can see what it's really like inside one of those places if I drew it. That's where the Baby Hungry clip comes from. Before that, I'm extorting a Chinaman and shaking him down for money like Jimmy the Gent and Goodfellas. And then after that, Guido picks AP up on the street and they ride. Kind of, there's, I don't want to say like references, because just because you're two guys riding in a car, it doesn't make it a Pulp Fiction reference, but I'm going to claim it. There's no real anything Pulp Fiction-y about that ride other than just two guys bantering in a car. But I'm going to claim it so I can be like, no, there's just references to all the gangster movies. And to a certain extent, that is true. It's my magnum opus, man. That's why it's taken so long. That and it costs a lot of fucking money and takes a long time. If you knew how many times I had to render out, and it takes about 10 minutes to render out a 15-second render. If you knew how many times I had to re-render shit for hours, the same fucking scene, just to be like, no, AP does not sit in Guido's lap when he gets in the town car. He sits in the passenger seat. Please ensure that AP's head does not spin around in a full 360. Shit like that happens. AI is not perfect. That and the insults I receive on my channel trailer now that it's all AI. That's kind of funny. Like, AI slop artist. Have you ever been to my channel before? My audience has had to suffer with, like, almost 10 years of my shitty fucking art. Fuck you. We're ready to look at something that doesn't hurt our fucking eyes and just hear my voice and jokes and audio coming out of it, all right? Eat shit. Adapt or die, art bags. Speaking of adapting or death, we have Blando coming in for 5. What's up, Blando? Saying BFD, Bald Full Design. It's a game I play with my brother when I see a hot chick. Susan wants everyone to do their part. If not, she wants Sandwich to visit them. Well, his jaw is going to be very sore after visiting all those people. Thank you very, very much, Blando. Lever Action came in on the off hours and said, I have firsthand experience of pedo getting overused. I had multiple people call me a pedo because my girlfriend is 26. And apparently, that's still a child to some people. I got that about a 32-year-old, bro. Like, I don't know what to say. If you're in an age gap relationship, you're getting called a pedo by your enemies. I learned to just accept it. It's like it, and it makes you can't even talk sense to them. You're like, the woman you're talking about is at the time was like 30. Like, the woman you're calling me a pedo over is 30, right? They're like, you groomed her. I'm like, I met her when like she was 27. She wasn't a child. Fuck over yourself. Some people aren't pedophiles. But yeah, you're right. It gets over fucking used. It becomes annoying. To the point where it's another one of those words that got overused and now it means nothing. And that's dangerous because, if somebody is that, you want to be able to call them that. But now I hear that and I'm just like, oh, it's somebody you don't like. Bavarian Viking says, are you planning any casino reference scenes, specifically the kill scenes? Charlie M. I was thinking of a number of ways to put over how brutal Tony Colotro is, and then I figured I would just put it over the exact same way Scorsese put over Nicky Santoro, who was also a parody of the real gangster Tony Spilotro. I'm just doing a less creative parody. Because it's just Joe Pesci. Batman says, sup to you. How's it going, Batman? Tilt 26, nice, lol. You groomed her for sure, of course you did, but who cares? That's what I say. That's what I say about my whoremonger, and that's what I say about my friends' indiscretions. Yeah, it's not the right thing to do, but who cares? I'm miserable. I needed to be in control again. Sometimes you gotta do some shit to take control of your life. I understand that. I applaud that. Cooler King says, don't take me too seriously. I'm just cracking wise for the sake of comedy. Really? Because you're not fucking funny. You know who's funny? Don Rickles. You know what he would tell you? Say, hey, Cooler King, why don't you go get on a horse and go up in the mountains and stop bothering people, huh? I'm just kidding, Cooler King. Keep sending me donations. I'm just joking. You know we're friends. Trader Horn got hit last night. I'm sure this time it was not somebody hitting report. I think when it just gets to a certain number of people watching, it kicks them. I don't think they want to use the resources to track every stream. If there's like 6 people watching, you can watch whatever you want. But if that shit hits 20, I swear to God, that's for some reason Chuck gets hit at about 20 people every time. So if you see Chuck Mangione, shout out to him. I'll be playing some television here on Rumble tonight. I was going to make it Rumble Premium, but that wouldn't really help him have anything to do, would it? So tomorrow during the day, we'll throw on You Can't Do That on Television and rip Rumble off out of their premium hours. I will throw up these same 10 shorts that I did last month that I deleted, so they won't be duplicates now. Fuck you, Rumble, for that. Suck my dick. Fuck you, Rumble. You can suck my dick. Your platform is just a whore like all other fucking platforms to be used like a whore. I have no loyalty to any of them. What do you like better, YouTube or Rumble? I don't know. I liked cable back in the day. That was cool. 30 channels. If nothing was on, it forced you to go outside and learn something. Twitch turned on their Dolly Parton filter last night. You think that's what it was? Too many people reminiscing on Dolly Parton? It's going to be freaky there tonight. That's where all the gays stream. And now Tim Curry's dead, man. They're all going to be doing Rocky Horror. I'm going to miss Tim Curry. He was a great man. He was a great actor. He had a bunch of wonderful movies. I liked a lot of the things he was in. He was always Tim Curry. Maybe that was just me, but I never really was like, oh, there goes Pennywise. You know, there's Frankenfurter. There goes the dude from Congo. I'm like, oh, it's Tim Curry as. But that's cool. That means he's a great actor. Like, I respected him for who he was. We're not doing any news stories on Tim Curry. We did Dolly last night. I don't want to just keep. Who's your bet for the third? There's always 3. I went to the doctor today, and my blood pressure is in the second elevated place, not in the first one where it's like, eh. In the second one where it's like, hey, man, you need to do something about this before it hits like level stage 3. And it's like immediate something has to happen. Any day now you are going to die. So it could be me. It's not impossible. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen today, but you might get lucky. Who knows? Send me $100. See if it shocks me. It might surprise me to death. That'd be a great way to go for $100. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take that shit right back to the whorehouse, motherfuckers. Look, y'all motherfuckers might know about some massage parlors. I know about a brothel masquerading as a massage parlor. I get to pick a girl. Everything you would. It's very like, have you ever watched Man on the Moon? When Andy Kaufman goes to the whorehouse and they just bring out like a bunch of girls. It's like that, but if it was Beijing or some shit. And the girls all have some like defect. Something just wrong with them. A couple of them have fent patches. One's got a cigarette burn on her titty, you know, a horse. Yeah. One made a joke one time. She's like, she's older, but she's short. And she said, when I am young in China, they break my back to keep me small. And you know what's fucked up when like a Chinese immigrant lady says that? Is you're like, okay, are you joking? Are you fucking kidding? Now I don't want to fuck you. I want to like rescue you. Not for me to take care of. I'll just get you out of here. Some of you might ask, like, you know, those are basically slaves, AP. Those are sex trafficked slaves being kept in servitude who were brought here, like under false pretenses and told that they'd be going to massage school, and now they're ended up addicted to Fent and giving blowjobs. I say, so the fuck what? Do you just walk around ruining everything for people? Yeah, you know what? Kevin Smith is an asshole. So is Quentin Tarantino. Martin Scorsese is over fucking rated. Star Wars sucks. How does that feel when I do it to your shit you like, motherfuckers? I say, so what? The pussy ain't sweet unless it's exploited. This is late night.
Vulcanize the whoopee stick in the ham wallet. Cattle prod the oyster ditch with the lap rocket. Batter dip the cranny axe in the gut locker. Retrofit the pudding hatch, ooh la la, with the points water. If I get you in the loop when I make a point to be straight with you, then in lieu of the innuendo, in the end, no, my intento, I'm Brazilian wax egg, so pathetically, I don't wanna beat around the bush. Foxtrot, uniform, Charlie, Kilo. Foxtrot, uniform, Charlie, Kilo.
Bald on that one. I believe I saw labia majora. Not majora minora, that would be inappropriate for YouTube, but majora was there. Had a little lip slip, and I saw it to be very smooth. It will be that way, and probably until about the 6th month of her pregnancy. And then the rules change on that pussy. In the news. Oh, here on a Wednesday, let's start a little bit topical here. First of all, please hit up my Ko-Fi, my supertip.gg, super chats, and Rumble rants. Most importantly, that's how we meet our goals and we keep the show on the air. But less importantly, damn, it's going down in Montana. Is Hula okay? Is my baby all right?
A family massacre in Montana. A man killed 8 of his relatives, including 4 children, at a home in Billings before taking his own life.
Really? Well, the way I see it, this is an opportunity to talk about male mental health struggles. And really, I'm not saying it's okay that he killed his entire family. Okay, that's not where I'm going with this. What I'm saying is people really, they don't think that male mental health struggles are real. And perhaps the system failed this person. You know what? I bet his wife is actually the one that did it. Yeah. There was a race about 6 months earlier where somebody was using exercise pains. Yeah. No. We're not going to ever condemn a man murdering his family or babies or women ever again. Every rapist is exonerated in my mind, thanks to Lindsay Clancy. Well, he's probably just mentally ill. What do you want? You want me to be the bigger man? This is not the fucking show for that. Go watch somebody in the debateverse who gives a fuck. I want to watch my enemies suffer.
Victims ranged in age from a great-grandmother in her 90s to a 7-year-old girl.
Well, that's tragic, but it was tragic that the father was just mentally ill. and that he couldn't get the help. You know, he probably went for help and they just put him on so many drugs. He didn't know what he was doing. You know what they should do? They should bring him back to life and just put him in a mental hospital. Yeah.
Police said that they responded to the home on Sunday evening and heard gunshots coming from out back just before the house was completely engulfed in flames. Police are investigating.
Well, I hope you don't find, well, we know who did it because he killed himself. Otherwise, I would say that I hope for his freedom. And I pray for him and empathize with how hard it is to be a man and not rape and kill your entire fucking family. Oh, I can't. I'm sitting around with my family at Christmas. I'm just sitting here shaking. Like, do you know how close I was to raping and killing you all at one point? Wait, why is it not okay for me? I've been watching bitches do this shit all week. Speaking of bitches doing that shit, here's a bombshell testimony in the Lindsay Clancy trial. By the way, before that gets inevitably clipped and I get made out to be the worst person in the world, you understand I was drawing a metaphor to the Lindsay Clancy crazy people, right? All right. We knew that. Laura Issaquire is going to write a whole fucking piece.
She had to take them with her, too. Would you agree that the evidence, in your opinion, supports that contention, sir?
Well, there's a lot in that.
Yeah, it is. Do you agree that it would support your contention, sir, or it would not?
I think that statement that you read really minimizes what she was going through.
Okay. Yeah, well, sorry. We're not here to really pass judgment on what she was going through. We're here to pass judgment on whether or not she murdered 3 children and what the proper punishment for her should be. How bad she was suffering when she committed her crime means nothing to me. If I have to consider that with her, I want that considered with everybody. How comfortable do you think women would be if we started considering that when it came to rape, sexual assault, things that they're afraid of? Like we have to be afraid of the mother of our child murdering our children? Because between 250 and 270 women a year are convicted for this. That doesn't count SIDS or women that just get away with it. That's just the ones we know about. So, of course, it's going to be a little more inflated than that. Maybe a lot more. We don't know. I'm going to go with a little conservative estimate. 250 to 270. We have to worry about that. And we've got women here essentially talking about how okay it is for that to happen. Or if not okay, we really want to be nice to the killer because she reminds us of us because we almost killed our babies too. What? You know how women were saying if your husband isn't passionate about this ICE thing, you should just leave him. If your husband is still behind Donald Trump, you should leave him. If your wife is making excuses for Lindsay Clancy or even brings up postpartum depression, blah, blah, take the kids, go no contact, and leave her dumb ass. Trust me.
January 24th of 2023, Lindsay made a calculated decision. She was a woman who no longer liked the life she thought she wanted. It was getting harder and harder for her to control.
I want to go out. I want to be free. I want to be single like my little single friends and go out on the weekend. I don't want to be stuck here with these babies and this husband. Oh, it's just driving me crazy. I can't get exactly what I want. If you don't think that factored into it more than her postpartum depression, you're out of your fucking mind. You're not watching the trial. You're not listening to what's being said and read on this whore.
And when she saw the opportunity to escape, she made the selfish choice to take it and to take Cora, Dawson, and Callan first before attempting to take her own life.
Well, you can't kill yourself before you kill the other people, sir.
Continuing on, sir, she chose to manipulate her providers, seek out a quick and easy fix when she was feeling depressed and anxious, and when she didn't get what she expected, she chose the alternate route. She would seek a different doctor. She would change medications after days.
Pill shopped. Pill shopped and upgraded her pills until she was on Seroquel, Klonopin, and Ambien. All of those things are tranquilizers. If I took those 3 pills together right fucking now, it would be fucking... If I was awake by the end of the show wouldn't end. Just doo-hoo. 6 a.m, you'd just hear me on the microphone. Oh, fuck yeah. I watched a whole video today that went over everything and the medications and that she was on and the escalating medications and her hopping from doctor to doctor to doctor because none of them helped her, but she didn't really give any of them that much time to help her until she got to benzos and Ambien. I'm sorry, hard drugs don't mix good with some people. Not only that, she was still on SSRIs and a bunch of other shit, too. But she kept seeing until she got to this one female doctor. The last one. Surprisingly, the last one. Once she got the dope she was looking for, she stopped looking, stopped doctor shopping. Somebody who saw her once. She found a dope doctor. She found a dope shrink. Another woman. Somebody, just because on bitch. They've got to support each other on bitch. Once she got to a female doctor, oh, I understand. You need the good shit, babe. She gave her the good shit. Her family was dead a month later. That's what I mean when I say some of these doctors are also fucking culpable. But good luck.
She disengaged from treatment that she didn't like the plan, and after only 4 months in treatment, she made a choice. A deliberate and intentional decision that she did not want to try anymore.
I hope that bitch ends up just bashing her head into the concrete wall of her cell out of guilt. But the more she realizes she has support out there, you know how women are, the more convinced she'll be in her own innocence. All she needs is another bitch to go, "You're right, girl. You're so right." Ugh. Anyway. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Allegedly does everything that a spider can. Including go to jail for beating up Jake Lang. Tonight, in the news. Look, man, I want you to take ideological lines out of this. Jake Lang, his whole thing is to provoke the shit out of people. So you kind of have to laugh when one of those people he provokes, I was expecting Muslims, the blacks. This was his N-word day celebration in Minnesota. I was expecting maybe a black. Motherfucking Spider-Man? Okay. I'm going to allow this. No. This LARPing with shields and shit, I've always called it gay and it will always be gay. If you're going to do gay shit and fight in the street over politics, Captain America Civil War style, that's the way to do it. You pick a hero, you pick your favorite hero, and you act like him, dude. And this guy right here, look, he went aerial too. You can't stop, you can see he's gone. You can't stop Spidey like that. I played a lot of Rivals, man. That motherfucker's gone. The best thing you can do with Spidey is just ignore him. Like what I do as a Loki, I get hit by Spidey once, I press F, I hop over to another clone, and I go back to healing my team and forget that stupid fucking spider exists. He's got 2 hits on you, and then he's got to fly off. But that's not the important thing. What you really need is a Namor. Jake Lang needs a Namor to be throwing squids out here, because them squids just be focusing Spider-Man. I mean, he can't really be Spider-Man, but he did his best. I respect that. And it's hard to get respect for me out of like an Antifa clown. But, yo, man, I mean, really, if you're going to dress up as Spider-Man and hop down on a motherfucker, all right. And you, right-wing street group fighty people. All this means is you need to watch out for Spider-Man. Which is something you should have learned to do as a child, frankly. See, that's like trying to tank Spider-Man. You're not going to do it. He's just going to hop off. See? You just wasted your special. You wasted your ult, which was your bear spray. Now a horde of blacks is going to attack you. You're not going to... You just wasted your ult. Your team can't do shit. You're done. Jake Lang, or as I like to call him, Jake Dangalang. He's a dick. You're not really helping anything, Jake. I understand you're just balancing out the stupid liberal fucking activist with a stupid right-wing activist, but we can do without that shit, too. A BMX jump went horrifically wrong, and the person got injured. And this is late night, so we have to watch that shit in the news. Oh shit, man. What was that 80s movie with bikes? What wasn't it? Rad. That was it. I want that intro music from Rad. Hell yeah. Memories activated. What? Rad, starring Adonis Paul. I can't ride a bike! Oh, fuck! Oh, dude, look at all my cool hair now. I got a broken arm, but it's worth it for the hair, bro, and the teeth.
Frozen in silence, facing it alone. Gotta keep my cool.
You fucking Gen Z fetuses don't know what I'm doing right now, but you don't deserve to. You don't deserve to feel what the elder millennials and the Gen X people feel right now.
Balanced on the edges of everything.
Do it again. Do it until you. There you go.
Just to make it through this night, gotta feel it right through my skin, and it's cutting like a knife.
He headbutted that photographer. All right, now we need to get some rollerblading news so we can do airborne. Send Me an Angel would be good. Fuck, what was that from? It's on the tip of my tongue what movie had the Send Me an Angel montage, but I can't remember it. Where's Sandwich and Trader Horn today? Trader Horn was just in the chat. Sandwich is asleep because he's old. Wow. Well, it's good to see everyone survived. That's the minimum for good that we get here on Earth. And that's what I'm going to issue them. Next in the news. Kids. I fucking hate them. Get them off the Brooklyn Bridge, too. God damn it.
Unlicensed vendors are swarming the Brooklyn Bridge. They're selling hats, fruit.
Teen Wolf 2? We're not watching Teen Wolf 2. We don't acknowledge Teen Wolf 2. It's like Back to the Future 3. I don't even know what you're talking about. There's no such thing as Jason Bateman.
And they're taking advantage of tourists.
Because they are everywhere.
But there's a more disturbing side to this story. The small children who are plying the trade. Kids are out here and some of them appear to be all alone.
I mean, the solution's right there. Throw them off the bridge. Just pick them up. What does it weigh, like 50, 60 pounds? Pick them up and chunk them off the fucking bridge into the river. Done. No one asked you to be here, you little shit.
Excuse me, how much is the fruit? $5. Do you work here by yourself?
No, my mom's in the...
Oh, your mom's in the bathroom. Are you aware you're on the middle of the Brooklyn Bridge? Chuck, are there bathrooms on the middle of the Brooklyn Bridge? He's about to surprise us and be like, actually, yeah, there are.
Okay. How old are
It's a big fucking bridge. People walk it. There's a couple of pissers up there. Oh, shit.
you? Wow.
No, you won't really. He's going to be like, how the fuck would I know? I don't go to Brooklyn. That ain't even New York for people who live where I'm from.
just a bit further across the bridge.
No, I'm serious. Chuck taught us about how snooty New York people are. Where he's from, Brooklyn isn't New York. Ask him in the chat. He'll tell you. He said it on Twitter the other day.
How much is this? $10.
Oh, you don't know? Maybe you should go out and check. It's a bunch of little kids you can throw in the river.
Vendors with licenses are allowed to sell over here off the bridge. Sammy's family runs this license.
I mean, yeah, the East River is kind of the bathroom. So you got a point there.
Ice cream cart and says his own daughter can't even work legally for him.
It's against the law. You have to be 18 and over.
Oh, I can't even exploit my fucking child. These people, these fucking new pieces of shit, mooly motherfuckers over here.
But you see all these illegal vendors with kids up to 8-year-old kids working illegally.
Throw them off the bridge. Quit being pussies. Splat a couple kids. They won't come back. Trust me. There was this kid when we were growing up. His name was Billy Mahoney, man. He fell out of an oak tree. Just fell out all on his own volition. Had nothing to do with anybody else or me and my friends throwing rocks or anything. And, yeah, nobody ever went back to that oak tree. The best way to keep people from something is to kill a child there. Ask any real estate agent. Next in the news. American wine on Canadian shelves. High treason, I say.
Amid the trade war, the federal government is urging people to continue buying Canadian. The sentiment certainly still strong, which is why some shoppers in Kemptville were surprised and upset to see American wine on shelves at a local grocery store.
I learned something about Canada in my years of travel there, my years of rather extensive travel there. Canada doesn't have anything. There's not a lot to be proud of as a Canadian. So they really do throw the entirety of their patriotism into their bi-yearly remove the American liquor from our shelves thing. They take that shit really seriously. You can get beaten the fuck up for having American liquor on your shelves during the wrong political climate in Canada. They take this Trump trade war shit seriously. I was actually talking to Leaf about it earlier, and yeah, they are less than pleased up there. Oh, shut up. Just because I talked to her doesn't mean we're ever getting back together. I just talked to her.
CTV's Dylan Dyson was in Kemptville.
It's better than not talking to her and just, finding her in court a year from now. And whatever has happened in her mind since then is what she's going to tell the judge. It's better to stay friends if you can.
More on this tonight, Dylan.
Yeah, Patricia, we were alerted to this by a viewer who said a store in Kemptville had set up a full display.
I'm not going to say it's impossible, but I would have some, specific concerns that would need to be addressed. I'm sure she would too, but I don't know. I'm of the opinion we both kind of grew into different people. I'm 45. I didn't grow into a different person. I'm just saying that to be nice. I'm too old to grow into a different person, but she's in her early 30s. People change at that age.
Display in the front of the beer and wine section, prominently selling wine from California. I saw the wine on display this morning, and within hours of contacting Loblaw, the dusty U.S. bottles were pulled from the shelves.
I myself saw the offending wine on the shelves. This is on their this is Ottawa News. This is their capital. This is a big deal to them.
Once again. American wine temporarily back on store shelves in Kemptville, Ontario.
And I don't know why they would do it.
At the Johnson's, your independent grocer on...
To be honest, after this Lindsay Clancy shit, I don't know. It's closer to impossible.
On Tuesday, bottles of red and white CK Mondavi wine from California were displayed prominently at the front of the store's beer and wine section.
I think we should be sticking to Canadian wine, not American, especially what's going on with Trump.
It's not my choice that they would do that, but I choose not to purchase anything.
Maybe they just didn't really notice. Just a couple of boxes of crappy wine with a French name on it. Chief Fontez says, wow, wasn't it an hour ago? I was just thinking about this chick I knew with the surname of Mahoney. Don't worry. I wasn't giving her that much thought. Just a flash in the pan memory. Yeah, those memories are great. Memories are what gets me through the cold, dark nights. I'm not a porno guy.
It's unclear how long the products had been on the shelves for.
Every time I pay that money at the spot, I'm like, it's locked in the bank, man. It's good. That's a memory I just purchased that can come back when I'm an old man.
Viewers said they first
like I did that.
Noticed the wine for sale on Sunday. The bottle is still on display Tuesday morning. But when CTV News reached out to Loblaw, the parent company of the Your Independent Grocer chain, it said the wine was put on the shelves without the approval of the store owner.
Without the approval of the store owner. Without approval.
And once identified, it was removed.
Shut the fuck up, Mina. Cooler.
Removed immediately.
It bothers me they don't sell
Get ready, bitch.
it at the liquor store. We're trying to, I don't boycott the States, but I'm not trying to buy anything from the States purposely. But it bothers me. I wouldn't buy it.
Ontario implemented a province-wide ban on U.S. booze back in March 2025 with no American alcohol available for sale by...
You know, it's weird. You would look right at the guy with the sniper rifle and be like, why don't you shoot AP? Why? He's got a perfect shot lined up at you.
By the LCBO to retail or wholesale customers. Responding to the appearance of the American wine, the Office of Ontario's Finance Minister saying, we have been clear, U.S. alcohol will remain off shelves.
Jason Bateman doesn't exist in my world, dude. That's the only way I can reconcile Teen Wolf 2. It doesn't exist, and neither does Jason Bateman. So your Justine Bateman question? It's just, you're just throwing the ball at the wall with me. Ask somebody else. I don't recognize the Bateman family.
We expect all retailers, including this grocer, to follow the rules. The incident reigniting shoppers' patriotism amid trade tensions with Donald Trump and the United States.
Canadian patriotism? Where I come from, we call that treason. You dirty maple... Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever gotten fucked up and walked into the wrong house? Well, this teenager did that, and they shot him.
He was a lovable goofball.
That's how the Peischers described their son, Glenn, who was out at a bar with friends this past Saturday night.
Really? You honest took a shot in the dark. This happened because you were drunk.
Erin says those friends told her son decided to walk when the celebration moved to the home of one of those friends.
Well, it's a responsible decision. In any other situation that you don't walk into someone else's house and they blast they paint their living room with your insides.
Ended up at the wrong house. After having a few drinks, he didn't know that. And so he was knocking on the back door saying, hey, let me in, thinking it was his friend's house, but it wasn't.
Glenn mistakenly went to this home in Upper...
I don't know, man. If I saw like a 23-year-old white kid alone pounding on my door, like, please, let me in. Come on, quit fucking around. Before I shot him, I mean, it may have been older people, but before I shot him, I made open the door and be like, bro, you're at the wrong fucking house.
Pottsgrove.
That's just me, though.
A bit past midnight, the couple inside was understandably startled and called 911.
At 12:32, he was on his phone with his friends. By 12:35, I believe he was already shot. So within a few minutes, the cops showed up and shot him.
I can't hear you until I can't hear Mina. You know what I mean?
He was unarmed. I had a cell phone.
Don't make me click the button. I want you to have fun. I owe you.
Book bag.
Surveillance cameras in the backyard of the property reportedly recorded the deadly encounter, and we were told that recording is being used as part of the investigation. And Action News is told the Montgomery County District Attorney's Office is handling this investigation.
I don't know. Where I'm from, I think they'd probably get away with killing the kid.
In the meantime, the Peischers say their son had two loves, his family and baseball.
And getting shit hammered. Don't forget that.
In fact,
he was a catcher, too. Oh, man. He was the Shane on the team. Hell yeah, motherfucker. No, I'm Maverick. You're Maverick. I'm Maverick.
He was just getting ready to play ball.
And Maverick got a ride home with a lady, and that's why he ended up fucking walking, because Maverick needed the car. Your goose, bitch.
At St. Elizabeth University in New Jersey, to where he had just recently transferred. Off the field, Erin says her son was something else.
He'll walk in the back door and yell his favorite saying, "Mom, your favorite kid's home." And he was just happy-go-lucky, no care in the world. And I'm going to miss that.
Well, no one else is going to miss him because your son was a dumbass.
You don't have bad luck. The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
That was the news. Ladies and gentlemen, it's of utmost importance that you support this show at my Ko-Fi, hitting that super chat button, those Rumble Rants, and supertip.gg. These are the ways that keep this show on the air, and I don't ask for big donations, though I do certainly appreciate them. All I want is the pocket change that you won't miss, that you would take to the store and buy me a candy bar or a drink or whatever. If you were running to the store and I was at your house and you'd be like, you want something? Yeah, fucking give me a 20-ounce Coke and fucking a bag of chips or something. Come out to about $8 or whatever. You wouldn't even think about that shit. You're not gonna regret it tomorrow, my friends. But you can do something great with it and keep late night on the air. The choice is clear, unless you're a dick. Thank you for your time. Love and relationships.
What would we do, baby, without us?
Tonight in Love and Relationships, let's talk about what creates incels. Women that look like this would be my guess, but she has her own explanation.
Women rage-baiting men is what creates incels.
Sometimes, I guess. Why would a woman like you be concerned with men who don't want anything to do with women? I mean, even if they did, they wouldn't be bothering you. I'm just curious what makes you so invested in the war on the men who have chosen to have nothing to do with your gender. I'm just curious why that war exists. I hate men. Then a bunch of men are like, okay, we hate you too. Incels, you can't have this pussy. You can't make me squirt. Whenever I hear a woman use the word incel, what I just heard is, I am nothing more than a sex object and baby machine. Treat me as such. No. Your only insult, your explanation for everything to do with men is, you can't get no pussy. So I got to imagine how much you value your pussy. How valuable you really think that shit is. Because I can put a number on it. I can put a monetary number on it. I did it earlier today. It's not that much. It's not even like a bill. I mean, it's like not a bill like $100. I mean, like a bill like my electric bill. You can't do it every day. But the point is, yes, terrible women create what you would call an incel, or I would call just a bitch hater. The same way that terrible men are responsible for creating man-hating butch girls like yourself.
No, being a fucking loser is what makes you become an incel.
It's just because he's a loser. Okay, got you. Because he can't get any pussy. And the cycle continues. You're a loser because you're an incel. Because you're a loser. Because you're an incel. To get more coke. So I can work harder. So I can make more money. So I can buy more coke. So I can work harder. So I can make more money. So I can buy more coke.
And blaming other people for your fucking problems makes you a loser.
It also, takes the focus off of women blaming everyone else for their fucking problems. And that's what you'd like it to be, right? Oh, she's done. Next, in Love and Relationships, we have a queer self-own.
I just saw this straight woman go, oh, you know when you see those lesbians date those super masculine women, the ones who look like guys? Well, then why don't they just date a guy? Oh, motherfucker! Because they don't like guys! Because it's a woman!
You're going to get beat up by your tranny friends for this rant. You know that, right? I just love watching them break their own rules and not be able to explain it. How do you know?
Because it's a woman! How about this? Those super masculine women that you say look like guys, you go date one then. If it's the same thing, you go date the lesbian.
How much have I had to drink? I mean, my younger days, at the end of the night, Been on the prowl, been failing on the prowl for a couple hours. And one of those. They're like, what are we going to do if we go back to your house, man? Like, fucking play video games and watch Sopranos or some shit? It's like, no, I have a pussy. Wow! Okay. Well, if that's true, I'm pretty drunk. We can fuck.
Oh, it's not the same all of a sudden. Right!
The things boobies are attached to are fucking mean, dude.
You parked in my spot again!
It's a free country!
My lawn, you maniac!
You started! Take that!
Not today!
Tonight, in Neighbors. First up, we have a couple of couples fighting. Let's get it on, baby. Not one, but two couples. I gotta see this.
Hell, stop!
You wanna go to jail?
We have Team Zulu versus Team Viking here in an intergender match. Here at the Adult Interracial Heavyweight Championship.
You act like your age! You big man! Go ahead and throw that, man! And you will go to jail! What room are you in?
Hey, bro, is that a Newport?
We'll find out.
Yeah, it's Newport. Who give a fuck? I'm just saying, I knew.
I'm fighting. You don't want to do shit. No, man, you just assaulted. Excuse me.
Ain't nobody assaulted you. Oh, you're going to jail.
Ma'am, you're going in handcuffs. Watch me closely. Oh, watch him! Is that twice you've done assaulting me and him? You looking for trouble? No, I found it right there, and it's you two, and y'all are going to jail. Hey, I know, right? There's always a policy behind every bird. Yeah, you wish. You are wish. Oh, you're just jealous.
An interracial intergender match ends in a stalemate when Team Viking calls in the officials. But what will happen in this fight at the this is not Texas Roadhouse. This is at a bonfire in Texas. Almost as good. Oh, cat fight. Some good cat fighting music. I know. No, there we go. Hell yeah.
It's been getting so hard, living with the things you do to me.
Oh, and down she goes.
Getting so strange, I can tell you everything I see.
Brutality on display, ladies and gentlemen. And then a man in the back who's ready to pass his side for a dress with sun. And a girl in a clothes nobody wore because she knows she's the passionate one. Oh, yeah. Stop.
Kill your bitch ass. Watch the fuck out.
Are dudes gonna fight now too? Okay. I mean, it's kind of weak sauce after the bitches. This isn't like going to a wrestling show where they have the thing they don't put on TV and they let the girls do their shit because they paid to go to the wrestling school. But nobody wants to watch girls wrestle. It's not sexy. It's just really boring. Not pro wrestle. Mud wrestling, maybe. Oh, there we go. All right, good.
reaching out for something.
All of the gentlemen have jumped in. Oh, it's a big slam. Let's see that again.
I softly call you up. You appear there's nothing left of you. Now the man at the back is ready to crack as he raises his hands to the sky. And the girl in the corner is everyone wanna check you with the wink of her eye. Oh, yeah, electric.
The sucker punch. One more time for the girl. Going 2v1 on that ass. Still swinging. Oh, with the leg. That one on the ground has siblings. She's fearless. That ain't the first leg lock she's been in. All right. That's the way to kick off the Neighbors segment. Great. That's what I'm talking about. Next in Neighbors. Ruh-roh. Ma'am, this is not Normandy. Okay. You know, we were talking about earlier when it's okay to shoot through the door and shit? That was it. In case you were wondering. Drinking at soccer practice? I mean, really, why not?
I drink at sports practices. My 11-year-old plays football.
I'm not mad at you. I've had to go to those before. I would have appreciated a drink or two.
Yesterday, I brought wine in a hydro flask and a wine glass.
Okay, why would you bring wine in a flask and then a wine glass? Either you're trying to sneak the wine or you're not. If you're just going to be flagrant about it, just pull the fucking bottle out. Just bring it in a little plastic. Just bring the bottle in the grocery bag you bought it in. I know you're not buying that wine at the liquor store. You're a grocery store wine drinking bitch. I can tell. You're one of those little Gallo bottle drinkers.
So I was sitting on a bench outside while he...
Let me tell you something about women, younger men. You ever meet a bitch who habitually drinks those little miniature wine bottles of Gallo wine from the convenience store? That bitch will ruin your fucking life, man. Run. It ain't classy. It's a problem. She will ruin your fucking life. I'm not even sure what the correlation is. She will ruin your life.
Poured some wine into my wine glass, sitting there with a book. A mom I know comes up to me and says, "Are you drinking wine at football practice?"
Somewhere my ex-wife is watching this show going, "We ain't done yet, motherfucker." Apparently your life ain't ruined enough. She could do it too.
I said, yes, I am. Practices are 3 freaking hours long. I'm bored out of my skull. What the hell else are you supposed to do? And I don't leave him there. I made that mistake once, 2 years ago when he was 9, and they decided to end practice early, and they left him there alone. So I don't leave him there. What the hell else do you do? I absolutely hate sports. I don't know what's going on. I have no sense for any of it. So I sit there with alcohol.
I think you should not bring the wine glass next time and just drink your wine from your little flask. You're not the only parent drinking while out doing shit, unenjoyable shit that you have to do with the kids. Like, you're really not the only one. Normally, we make it look like something else, though. We don't bust out a wine glass and like a cheese tray and set it up on the bleachers and just kick back. Like Cammy in that Street Fighter trailer, you know what I mean? Eating them chocolates, a bottle of vodka.
What the hell else are you supposed to do?
I don't know. You could teach. If you were a man, I'd say get down there and help your kid learn to play sports, but you're not. So you are pretty useless in the realm of athletics. Male athletics, at least. I don't know. You could take a second job while your kid's doing that. Try FedEx. I hear it's not that pleasant.
What's your name?
No, say it again.
What is your name?
No, say it again.
What is your name?
What are y'all complaining about?
RVK 95.1.
Oh, RVK. I'm looking at the box. I'm going to the box.
You get off my
Stop
property
touching
now.
me.
Get off my property
Bro,
now.
Stop touching me.
Get off my property now.
Stop touching me, bro. What? Look at you. What? You see how you
Get off my property now.
Get off my property now. He's the FedEx guy. When you ordered your package, you authorized him to deliver it on your property. I don't know if you ever read the little thing. Calm down. He was bringing you your pills, old man. And then another crazy person lost it over some construction people.
If any of you are illegal here, if any of you.
The big loss today due to the fact that the...
Hey, Mina, since Cooler isn't handling this for me, I'll take care of it. There you go. Oh, I didn't mean to hide you. Hold on. I just want to put you in timeout. Let me unhide you real quick. You don't have to stay gone forever. Unhide user on this channel. Okay, great. And now, put user in timeout for 24 hours. Go fill your mouth with cock, Mina. We'll see you tomorrow.
The neighbor was giving us so much problems since 8 in the morning.
Okay, let me take a picture of it. Let me have a picture of it.
None of the crew was able to focus.
Mina, I'm going to need you to crawl back into your mother and finish baking for us, all right? Before you come back here and type anything. If I may quote Eminem, go home, write some shit, make it suspenseful, and don't come back until something dope hits you. Fuck it. You can take the mic home with you.
Because she was just haggling and harassing everybody, threatening to call the police, to call ICE.
Here with ICE and check all of your legalities.
When we were not doing anything wrong. And due to that fact, I wasn't able to really focus on what was going on in here.
That's not your property, just by the way, on the other side. This is your property
You're
right
right,
here.
I've been
not
sweeping.
there.
We were being aggravated the entire time.
I've asked to see the permit. Do you have a permit?
Yeah, of course.
Can I see it?
You wanna
It's
see
supposed
it?
to be posted.
It's all the way in my truck.
Nope, go get it.
Nobody was able to focus. I was not able to manage this how I would usually manage it. I wasn't paying attention to this. I was trying to put out the fire that was going on outside. She was brooming dirt from the alley onto the concrete.
Look, I'm not saying she hasn't gotten better. I'm just saying that if we slack off on her training now, she will regress. This had to happen.
Leave
Trust in the training. Trust the plan.
me alone. Get your hands.
There was a police report filed. They took the neighbor to jail. She went to jail.
Damn it.
They took a report of how much property damage was done because she did damage the concrete on the alley side, which you can't fix anymore. But now this entire thing is damaged because of what happened. You know, she didn't let me do my job. She wasn't letting anybody do their jobs.
She wouldn't let anybody
It's all gonna have to be ripped out.
do their jobs. Next in neighbors. Starting shit with your neighbors sometimes is okay. Hell, it happens to the best of us. Not me, but I'm an immaculately wonderful person. Nobody would want to start shit with me in real life. But these people in our next video, they aren't so lucky. But if you are going to start shit with your neighbors, make sure that your neighbor is not an ex-pro boxer. All right, sucker puncher. Let's get it on.
Dakota got them hands, boy.
It's enough.
He's like, I could have done worse, man. That was zero effort, man. That's enough. When women come running into the situation like that, thinking they're big shit, I'm gonna call you. You could have killed him. I didn't even break a sweat. This was nothing close to what I would have done had I been trying to kill him. squared up, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. Look, he took a sucker punch, then his hands went up. He was squared up. My man said, all right, you know I used to box. This dude has like a 2-6 record or some shit. You can tell which one of them has taken some punches before. Look at the body language. This guy eyes up and done.
Got them hands, boy.
It's enough. Go. Stop.
Go. Okay, Mom. Oh, you want more?
Bro, he done, bro.
This can happen again, sir. You might want to find your footing, you little baby calf.
Let him go.
Stumbling around like a baby deer. Boy, you better learn how to walk again before you try to fight. Gotta walk before you learn how to run, son.
Let him go. My baby that's sleep. I gotta go there. On my kids, I told you what's gonna happen. That's what we know.
My man's like, bro, I told you exactly how this is gonna go down. You want a replay?
Do it again, bro. All right, bro. Leave it alone, bro.
All right.
Leave it alone, bro. Leave it alone, bro.
Take 2.
Leave it alone, bro.
I see you creeping on my boy here.
Leave that man alone, bro.
Baby.
His pride is hurt.
You're okay.
Leave that man alone. Leave it alone, bro. No.
Oh, I see it in your eyes. I see it in your eyes. Don't do it. I know your bitch is watching. You just got humiliated and beat up out here barefoot, getting KO'd out in the apartment complex in front of your fat bitch. Sir, it can still get worse. That's right. Go back, sulk, look at the ground. This little kid right here laughing at you.
He's like, yo, white boy got knocked the fuck out, man. You want to buy some blow?
Because it's a little kid in the ghetto. Finally, in Neighbors, the most terrible way to treat your neighbor.
I'm a Yehudi. I'm a Zionist. And I fucking killed a lot of motherfuckers like you. And I'm going back. I'm going back. And I'm going to do more like you. Fucking Nazis!
My man said, I used to fuck motherfuckers like you in prison.
All of you, you're Nazis! And you're all going to pay. This is going to be a fuck.
Now, you see, leftist, how silly do you feel calling everybody a Nazi for most of your life when you now watch the source of this? And you're like, they're not Nazis. They just are against genocide. Really? No, a Jew called you a Nazi. You're a Nazi now. We should take away your payment processors, your bank accounts, all that shit, right? Nazis shouldn't be allowed peace or employment, right, Laura? Laura's big on From the River to the Sea. How do you reconcile that, Nazi?
Civil war, and you're all.
That's going to be my next article coming out, my first and last article. Laura Izaguirre. Laura Yolanda Reina Izaguirre. Austin, Texas journalist, activist, and Nazi.
You're gonna pay. You're all colonizers. Free the Middle East from the Arab colonizers.
I take a lot of care to make sure nobody knows where my location or my real name.
We know. Just because you're safe doesn't mean we don't know.
Try not to engage. Don't engage.
Do not engage the Jew. Closer didn't know this guy. Closer would tell that guy to shut the fuck up and go about his business. She's about her country, but at the same time, she's not like, make everyone hate us. Run around making everyone fucking hate Jews, dude. That's usually not the advice I saw her giving in the chat. I haven't seen her in a while. I'm thinking she was here and I said something horrific about Israel or something.
Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! We are not here for this!
That's who he looked like. He looked like Yup. Oy vey, I was attacked by anti-Semites. I'm really sorry to hear about that. I hate it when that happens. But what I hate more is when people don't do their jobs.
Hey, he's jumping! Hey, he's on the rope! Hey, let me see your hat! Let me see your hat right now!
Welcome, Forest Mommy, over on Rumble. And as for the rest of you, it's been a while since somebody tickled my Ko-Fi, my super tip, my Rumble rant, or my super chats. I've got my eyes out looking for the heroes of Los Tejas, but I see none other than myself putting on a free show. Not too cool. After all, some lady who secretly admires me might be watching, and you're making me look bad. Stop it. First, in just doing their jobs, during an eviction in Oklahoma City, somebody came out with a makeshift flamethrower. Well, I guess if I can't live in this house, nobody can, damn it.
Can you open it? Can you open it?
I'll get the order.
My man just sitting there butt naked with a spray can and a lighter. He's like, you gotta adapt to survive, boys. He's just sitting there on a weight bench. You just got to pump an iron.
Hey!
It's a dragon!
Quick! Hey!
Wow, man, he's got to pop out that can.
Hey!
He's fine.
Quick! Quick!
In case anyone was wondering, that's the end of the video. And they didn't kill that man. I know. I get it. We're all hoping for it, but it doesn't always happen. If it always happened, there would be no suspense. It wouldn't be fun. It would just be like Rumble Wednesday. Now we do Rumble Friday. That's where the death is. Or somebody just comes through with 250, I'll just shut down the YouTube side, and I got some terrible shit in the Rumble folder already. I don't even remember what I had in here. What was going on here? Oh, yeah. Oh, that crazy titty out bitch, yeah. Big fat lady trashing the bar with her tits out. But you guys can't see that. That's just for me. This is what's for you. This politician threw a tarantula on one of her tenants and just doing their jobs. This one's submitted by, I believe, our man Cooler King sent this one to me.
Got 2 plates in the driveway. Frank Zebra.
One is a Saturn Aura registering to a mail party out of. One is a leased vehicle to.
I'm sorry. Is Bart Simpson playing inside as a child? Banging on a pot? I am so great. I am so great. I am so great. What's going on in there?
What on God's earth is going on? I'm just singing.
You're really fucking bad at it.
Okay. I'm singing praise and worship music. Why are we called here?
Well, yeah, I can see that. I can see the Heaven's Gate guys in there with you. You're contacting the aliens to pick you up? Holy shit, look, it's the guy, it's Doe. You tricked all those people, you son of a bitch. You're still alive? You old cocksucker.
What's going on? Is there something going on? I'm singing praise and worship music. Okay. What door do we use to talk to your tenant that you rented to? Oh, probably around the back.
Is no one concerned that the Heaven's Gate guy is here? We're just gonna not mention that. Okay. No, it's just like the thing I was talking about in JJ Stoner's chat earlier. If no one saw it and we're not going to talk about it, that's fine. I don't want to make a big deal about it. I was just curious. That's fine. We'll just pretend we didn't see it.
Talk to this person. I'll go.
Yeah. You gotta go around the back.
Okay.
We gotta figure out kind of what's going on here because somebody called from inside.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just singing praise and worship music.
Oh, okay. All right.
This is my religious. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm Catholic.
She's gone full of titty. I'm Catholic. That is my faith. So that's why I get to be a cunt. That's not in the Bible.
Someone around to the back, it sounds like.
Police! I'm trying to figure out how to turn that music off.
Is she down there, Elise?
Yep. Hello.
Were you the person who was talking?
Yes.
I think that the door's like up open.
Yeah, this is one of the most bizarre things ever. So I'm gonna come in and talk to you so the cats don't get out, if you don't mind.
This is all one complex?
It's about one house.
I'm just close this because she's got cats.
She's lost her mind.
So I'm worshiping.
Okay, yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. Huh?
Are you religious?
Yeah, but I follow Hinduism, that's all. So,
Yeah, I'm just. Hallelujah, God saves, He delivers.
I don't think I believe in like the idea of conventional heaven. It sounds childish. Like everything's perfect forever and you're just happy and there's just clouds and you bounce on clouds and just happy and you see all your puppies and kitties again. That doesn't seem realistic. Like I feel like heaven is achievable here in that respect. That's not what you should look for elsewhere. All of that shit is physical feelings that you need your body for all that. If you want to experience heaven, get jerked off while some nice lady puts her titty in your mouth. About 5 minutes, you will be experiencing everything you ever were told heaven was. When you die, now you don't even have a body, dude. Can't feel none of that shit.
How long have you been living here?
June 3rd.
Okay, so you've been here for a while.
You think it'll be warm in heaven? You don't have a body. What will it look like? You don't have eyes. Trust me, I've been dead. You know why I can't explain to you what it's like being dead? Because humans have only we've learned to describe things using our 5 senses. What something looks like, sounds like, tastes like, smells like, and feels like. Try to wrap your mind around not having a body and not having those 5 senses. How would I explain what that's like to you? I can't. Therein lies the problem.
Wow.
I don't know what they threw, but that's not anything of mine. I don't know what that is. And they broke the door down.
What door?
Up there, I had something securing it so she can't get in because there's...
It's not blackness. Blackness is just the way I kind of explained not having eyes. When you're asleep, you don't have eyes, but you still see shit. Kind of, right? Close your eyes.
No locks. I don't know if they disassembled.
It's not that you're seeing black. It's just that you're not seeing anything. There's no information. There's no visual information going to your brain.
The door or something?
Okay. So, I was trying to get a hold of you to see if I can get that information.
I had no service. I finally got her to get me on the Wi-Fi, and that's when I was able to call you guys.
Do you have a picture of that?
Of what?
Of the agreement or the ad you responded to?
I have a whole folder of everything.
These people are really crazy. They're bizarre.
Nothingness is a way of putting it, but it wasn't nothingness. It was just, I don't know, rejoining the universe.
I'm just thinking.
Just enjoy every day of your life, bros. And you won't have any regrets, and there's nothing to fear about it. That's all you need to really worry about. Everyone who's ever been dying has sat there being like, I wish I didn't spend my whole life worrying about dying. I'd have lived just every day till its fullest. So do that.
I've met you before, haven't I?
I think so.
Yeah, you look,
Mike Held.
Yeah, you look familiar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you a good Republican?
I am.
That's right. I've seen you around.
Okay.
I'm just a friend who stopped by.
All right. Okay.
All right. A sugar up back there or something.
I think they're enjoying this. That's the scary part.
There's a spider right there. No. Okay. Because part of what triggered all of this is I asked if I could hire pest control. I would pay for it. There's just an infestation. And somehow that triggered her.
She's off a rocker, Lisa. She's upstairs.
I get more than that.
Lost benefit on Monday with the lieutenant from the 5th.
Baby
and
hungry.
I canceled because of how I was last night.
Can you turn on the music real quick here?
I need my spiritual thank you, Jesus.
I thought I heard somebody.
I need to worship. I'm sure they're around. I need to worship. I'm praying the devil back to hell. My name's Marissa Simonetti. I'm actually running for...
That's cute. She's hiding behind her freedom of religion. I get to terrorize people with just noise pollution, because Jesus. Stop it. Stop it. That's what I yell at the Muslims about. You crazy bitch.
County Commissioner, you're a lot nicer than the guy who came last night, and part of my platform is supporting the police.
Yeah, we're pro-police.
To see a friendly face.
For Adina Police, this was the latest escalation in an ongoing dispute between Airbnb host Marisa Simonetti and guest Jacqueline Vasquez. The dispute drew police attention after officers responded to a call the night before when Marisa confiscated Jacqueline's Instacart order.
Okay, where's her order at right now?
Oh, you bitch.
Okay, can you grab those items for us?
You don't get to confiscate my Instacart shit. How else am I supposed to stock up in this Airbnb in this strange fucking town? Everyone orders DoorDash or Instacart when they get to an Airbnb just to get some essentials in that bitch. No one wants to run to the store in a weird, strange place.
Well, we need to give them back to the Instacart guy because right now you have stolen items in your possession.
See, she's trying to set the news.
That was one of the only cool things about Canada, because weed's legal there and you can just get it delivered. All the edibles and oil and shit, you can just go, you have it delivered along with your Instacart and everything else. Not from Instacart, but...
For me, I have a 6-year-old son, and she's been crazy behavior. So it's going to be given back to him.
Correct.
To take to the store.
Whatever he needs to do with it, yeah.
Whatever he needs to do with it. That's not a good answer.
This isn't a negotiation. Get the stuff and bring it out here now, or you're going to be arrested for possession of stolen property. Right now. You have 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2.
Children here. Yep.
Why can't the person downstairs get her?
I think she should. If she ordered stuff, it's her stuff. If she gets it.
Anything saying the homeowner actually trespassed?
No, she can't do that. They have to evict her.
Hi.
I'm Marissa's friend. I don't think we need you here right now.
No, I do need him here, actually.
Okay, you can wait out there.
It makes me feel safe.
Why are either of these excuses in their minds acceptable? I'm just here for support. I don't fucking care. She's not gonna fuck you, old man. I need to feel safe. Guess what, bitch? I'm the police. You're safe. You're a fucking suburban white woman and I'm a cop. You could not be safer. You're the only demographic I don't abuse.
Because you guys are here supposed to help me, and you're not making me feel safe at all.
I'm sorry about that. You can't retain someone's property. That's theft.
That night, officers were led to believe Jacqueline was a tenant in the house. However, they discovered Marisa was listing the home on Airbnb despite restrictions in both her lease and Adina city law. Marisa probably believed she found a loophole by renting out the Airbnb to Jacqueline for 3 months, as the law does allow house rentals for a period no shorter than 30 consecutive days. However, the city specifically prohibits using short-term rental platforms like Airbnb. Regardless, both Marisa and Jacqueline publicly confirmed disputes started roughly 2 weeks into the booking, when Jacqueline communicated concern about spiders in the basement. From that moment, both sides tell different stories.
She's an attorney. She's playing the little games. Whatever. I don't know why she's here. I would like to find out why she's here. This is not.
So you didn't rent to her or anything like that? You did.
Keep asking me that question, and I think that that's something that everybody is trying to stick it to Marissa. And what we need to not do right here is stick it to Marissa. What we need to do is pray to Jesus.
Okay.
This is the communications to Airbnb.
Do you have service right now?
Yeah.
Okay, as opposed to taking me to jail. Perhaps we could pray. It's pretty dope. Let's try. Lord, if you see it fit for me to continue with production of Pleasure Palace, please motivate my broke loser fucking audience into hitting up my Rumble or my Ko-Fi, my Super Chat, or even that supertip.gg, even though it's run by, I'm led to believe, a brown man and a pedophile. I'm not sure who either of those people are, but that's what they say.
I can send this to you.
Can you text?
Lord, if it pleases you and your plan for me, please have them send this in large denominations so we can drop the culture bomb.
Sitar Sergeant.
Amen. In the name of Jesus. Gail Dribble, giving us faith in God, says, here's some money I won't be missing tomorrow. Thank you very much. The Lord heard my prayer. He answered it. He worked through Gail Dribble. Let him work through you too. Give me faith.
Yeah.
Is that your spider, or is that...
That's her messing with me. She got angry because I said,
That's a real spider.
This isn't real. My laptop's been recording the whole thing.
Shit. Just like fucking Home Alone, dude. She unleashed a tarantula on that bitch. Are you gonna go in the attic and Buzz's room is up there?
That's insane. I'm so scared.
Jacqueline's recording would later become evidence at trial, capturing both the moments before police arrived and the 911 call prompted by Marissa's increasingly erratic behavior.
You're trespassing and I have the police on the phone. This is trespass and I have the right to use reasonable force.
Emergency.
I have someone attempting to trespass into my part of she's gonna come and do something to me. Boulevard.
Kelly Cat says, I can't drop a large amount, but it's something.
Okay,
That's
who
all
is
I
this
ask.
person?
A small amount from 20 people is $100. It's very easy. We got tons of people watching. We got 175 over in Rumble. Everybody's got $5. Do like Kelly Cat. Don't let her work alone. Batman even threw in $1. So I'm broke. Just got back from vacation. Shit, me too. It's just a daycation, but actually it was just an hour-cation. But it was nice. I enjoyed it.
This is what someone running for office should be behaving like.
Who is
I'm sorry, what? Her name is Marissa Simonetti. She was renting illegally, and the landowner knows I'm here.
Okay, yep.
I can stay.
I'm familiar with the situation. What is Marissa doing right now?
She has a guy with her, and they're trying to disassemble the door handle so they can break through the door. And they're like screaming at me. I'm really sorry that I keep calling, but like they're gonna burst through, and I don't know what's gonna happen.
Okay, what are they saying to you when they yell at you?
Listen. Oh my god.
Like, just like fucking Bart Simpson. I am so great. Dong, 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 dong. I am so great. I am so great. She's dropping tarantulas on the stairs, screaming about God. Man, it sucks to be her enemy, but if you weren't her enemy, it'd be fucking hilarious to watch her work.
Yelling.
She's screaming, praise Jesus, hallelujah. I don't know. I just want to leave.
We've got help on the way, okay?
Yeah, but I'm not coming to the front door.
What?
I have to stay in the basement. I can't meet you at the front door. So if the officers come around, I'll open the side door. She's opening it now. Officer. Please help.
Although the first 911 call ends here, Jacqueline's laptop captures what happens next, and it only gets stranger.
She wouldn't open the door as this bitch sent in the spider under the door. I kind of like her. She's nuts. That's Doe! Doe did it! Was that her or Doe? Oh no. That's her. Gave her the fucking Kevin McAllister treatment. What are you gonna do next? Heat up the doorknob? You had enough, or you thirsty for more? Praise Jesus.
I know.
Aside from the tarantula and alleged fart spray, Marissa throws several piles of thumbtacks along with what appears to be Legos, wooden blocks, and other toys down the stairs.
Legos? This bitch is fucking diabolical.
I know.
Fucking diabolical.
911 emergency.
They took down the door. I'm hiding.
She threw Legos on the stairs. I am now forcefully confined.
Bedroom, and my cats are out there. They're screaming like things at me that are unintelligible.
They're both screaming at you?
Yeah, there's a guy and he took down the door.
Woo! Bless your name, Lord! Woo! Woo! Thank you, Jesus!
Praise
Woo!
him!
Thank you, Jesus!
She's screaming, thank you, Jesus.
Does she have a computer?
She's trying to film, but the tarantula is down there that I just bought.
Oh god, that's a big one.
I just released it down there.
I think it bit me.
No, it's down there.
Well, if that's true, Doe, you may want to go have that looked at. I'm not sure that the tarantula biting you is a threat to anyone else, but I get your point. It bites.
All the dirt's coming, the tarantula's coming down.
No, he isn't. He's just chilling on the stairs right there. There's too much light. All it wants to do is, like, stay in that little shady spot. And then its mind goes blank again until it sees something move.
The tarantula, the spider infestation. Woo! Jesus! Jesus!
She's unleashing the plagues.
Woo!
Okay, well, I have officers that are just pulling up outside, okay?
Yeah, have them come to the front door and tell her to stop.
Tell her to stop in the name of the Doc, Prince of Lies.
I need to pray. I'm distressed. I'll turn it down a little bit, but I need my music. Otherwise, I'm going to be too stressed. It's my emotional support. Okay, I need Jesus right now. Because this is too much. This has been going on for days.
I was trying to leave, but she disconnected the internet, so how can I leave? I'm sorry, I love you so much.
Whose spider is that? She put a real tarantula on the stairs?
When did this other lunatic get here? This guy?
I don't know exactly when, but I started hearing the door being disassembled, and he started yelling through the door. Like, I have it all recorded on my laptop.
Do you want to pursue criminal charges against these two for harassment or something like that? Okay, good.
She's running for office in Hennepin County. I hid in the room and I locked it because I don't want to digress her. I don't want to hurt her.
Let me be clear. I fucking hate spiders. I am not a spider-loving motherfucker. I'm not a spider-running motherfucker, but I'm not a spider-loving motherfucker. It's probably the only animal I would never own is a spider. That being said, somebody needs to get that tea off the stairs, please. I mean, it is an exotic arachnid. It's a cool animal. It's just not my type of animal. Can we please secure the tea? There's a lot of people who would love a little display pet they can keep in a fucking 5x5 area, and it will be happy just to be in a little hole its entire fucking life and wait for you to feed it crickets. That's it. That's all tarantulas want to do. They don't want to be played with. They don't want to crawl around and seek out shit. They just want to sit in their hole. Their mind goes completely blank. They don't really have a brain like you do until they see a cricket move. Then they bite it, and then their whole world lights up with dopamine, and then they wait for another hit like that. That's it. Could somebody please get the tea?
I'm scared.
The door handle's completely removed.
I can listen to it and I don't know what you're saying.
How many cats are here?
2.
Okay, let's find them.
Oh, wait, no. If I see one in my home, just a random tarantula, motherfucker's dead. Yeah, this is my house. I'm not expecting that shit here.
It's underneath that plastic thing right there. There's no lid, but that's dirt for where the spider was.
You put it back in the cage?
I just put it in that plastic.
I know.
Yeah.
She poured Tax all over every stair, like Tax and push pins and nails.
Situation. Honestly, there's nothing we can do about her playing this music. Some of this other stuff is crossing the line. Get it.
Got one under the bed. We're missing the white one.
He's really friendly, and I'm afraid that they grabbed him.
Do you think that he would have went up there with all that commotion?
I think they would have came down.
I think with tarantulas, it's just like
But with
how
all
they
the
can go
commotion on the
from
bank.
completely still to the fastest thing on the planet without any warning. That's not the type of animal I want to fuck with. I'd rather fuck with a snake than fuck with that. At least a snake has a brain enough to warn you it's going to do that. Usually, there's some manner of like safety you can have with it. A tarantula, I mean, just don't fucking handle it with a paintbrush.
And the screaming.
Yeah,
Keep it away from you. That's about all you can do.
I agree with you. I'll keep looking.
There's a way to handle a king cobra. There's not really a great way to handle a tarantula other than faith. Faith and sticks.
You need to put shoes on when you get a second, too. There's Tax all over. We have cops up there.
Well, jumping spiders are harmless.
I'll be right back.
While officers spoke with
if your eyes are good enough, jumping spiders are adorable. I'm talking about a big ass like old world tarantula, like one of those aggressive evil fuckers from like. There's two kinds of teas out there. There's old world tarantulas and new world tarantulas. New world being like the ones from South America and Southwest. Old world being like Africa and Asia. Old world tarantulas are like way more fucking aggressive.
Marissa upstairs, Jacqueline explained Marissa attempted to trespass her the day prior. Body cam from that day isn't available, but Marissa recorded a portion of that conversation herself and later submitted it as evidence.
Like you guys are like, oh, my jumping spider's adorable. It probably is. It's not like an old world blueback tarantula or some shit. Those motherfuckers will go at you the minute they see you.
The owner of the house.
Their only natural defense is to scare the shit out of anything around it by dominating it.
Because you're here under an Airbnb agreement, which would be the same as a hotel if you had an extended stay hotel.
She's breached this contract, so I also need notice in time to go to the meeting. That's not trespassing. How am I supposed to get back?
Well, if the owner of this home says they want you out, you have to get I don't know. Hey, check you out there.
Yeah.
Is there any way you can contact the owner of the house, the person that owns this place, and say, get out?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. I will get him on the phone right now.
That's when this case takes a bit of a plot twist as we discover Marissa is not the homeowner, but renting out the house while subletting the downstairs as an Airbnb. Evidence later submitted in court shows Marissa contacted the owner asking him to tell Jacqueline to leave. Presumably confused as to why Jacqueline was there in the first place, he contacted officers who were in the middle of investigating themselves.
He didn't know at the time that she wasn't allowed to lease this place.
When did you talk to him?
Yesterday.
After my other partners were out?
They told me we gave him the information. He's really upset at this lady. He might call you. I was like, please have him call me.
Okay.
I'm not gonna handle a king cobra. I can play a video of this dude what's it, Jason Nolan, maybe? The guy from Florida, he handles them all the fucking time.
For like maybe an hour, he was so nice, and he just wanted to know.
I got a video of this old ass fucking Cajun in Florida just playing with water moccasins. If you want to see that, I mean, it can be done, not by me. Heart surgery can be done, not by me.
What the hell was happening?
Yep.
And I said, I'll send you everything. But she disconnected the internet, so I haven't been able to
I also
send
watch a channel from a guy who collects tarantulas, and every time he's trying to move one from one container to another, every time he's like, there's no way to do the good way to do this, man, because I don't want to get bit. The snake guys never say there's no good way to do this. They're like, there's one safe way to do this. The tarantula guys are like, there's no good way to do this, bro. You just gotta hope it doesn't run.
So I talked to him today because I'm like, I need internet. I'm not gonna leave with like
Tyler
visual
Nolan,
blocks.
that's it, yeah. Tyler Nolan played with King Cobra. He got bit by one too. Did you see that? He'll play with your snake.
He's not telling me to leave, but he's like, you need to be safe. Like, find somewhere.
So he didn't trespass you?
No, he understands that I was a victim to her.
Okay.
And he's letting me figure it out.
Are you able to hotspot your phone?
My phone has like no service. I messaged her on Skype and said like, if you want me to leave, you need to enable the internet, or else I can't leave. And I used my hotspot for that, and then and she says, who is this? But then she turns on the Wi-Fi. She also contacted my ex that she knows I left because he physically harmed me. And she told him to come get me.
How did she do that?
She found him on Instagram.
How did she know about him?
Well, I told her, like, I escaped, and I left the situation because I need to study for the bar, and I want somewhere safe to study.
Yep.
So she added me on Instagram, and she went through my photos, I'm assuming, saw his name somewhere.
Got it, okay.
And then he sent the text to me, he's like, why is she messaging me?
This allegedly wasn't Marissa's first time using social media maliciously. Allegedly, Marissa's ex sought a restraining order stemming from stalking and harassment claims. In apparent retaliation, reports claim Marissa created a fake Grindr profile in his name and directed unsuspecting men to his home.
That's some evil shit. She's probably sent coleslaw too.
What were you afraid of? I'm afraid because she's clearly unwell.
And then waited for him to do just like anything wrong and was like, I am morally superior to you.
She's unpredictable and
I'm sorry.
erratic, and she has a guy with her.
There's just certain people that I don't think ever have a right to browbeat anybody else for morals and shit. I mean, what's against the rules? Who are you? Who are you to talk?
Hitting me, him hitting me, like them. I don't know, they're crazy. And these cameras don't have access to internet, they're just there as like fake, like your deterrence, yeah.
It's like 25-year-old AP says to that sex trafficking Chinese guy he's shaking down in Pleasure Palace Part 1. You are a sex trafficker who enslaves young women with fentanyl and promises of a better life. Who the fuck are you to look down on us?
We can help down here.
And I have the police on the phone.
I really needed to like
You didn't want to pay.
take the computer outside, I guess, is what we have to do.
Okay.
Because I can't.
It's just loud environment, so I kind of feel bad about the spider. I don't like right there. The spider was crawling on the stairs, and then up there, yep, we're at home alone. Not that this matters, but she does have signs posted about like don't come in, don't enter, or whatever. This chick. I took a picture. You want to see the picture? Yeah. Here, because I almost tripped over that spider. So.
This bitch is diabolical. She'll put a fake profile of you on Grindr. unleash tarantulas in your bedroom, and this bitch is diabolical. This is no regular bitch. She has to be locked up for the good of the world. Shit makes you want to go crawling back to Leaf, you know? Be like, it wasn't this bad. She didn't unleash fucking arachnids on me. She didn't set the plagues out.
Out of that box. And are you wanting to pursue?
Just, at worst, she just wasn't there one day. It was fucked up. Like, it wasn't.
Charges against both or just her?
If it's able to be against him, he certainly seems to be enjoying this. Thank God for body cameras. Like, how will we ever describe half of this stuff?
Ah, there's your kitty cat. It's in the utility room. I'm not going to go touch him because he'll run from me, but see him sitting right there?
Here's the thing with the trespassing. It is an extremely gray area because in and of itself, your Airbnb contract is not legal in Edina. We don't allow Airbnbs. Your ability to be able to say she's now trespassing is going to be a moot point. It kind of coincides with this assault anyway as part of an aspect to it. So, well, if we have enough then.
After officers reviewed footage and collected photographic evidence, they determined enough probable cause to make an arrest.
Okay, Marissa. All right.
You're great, Isla.
So, Marissa, just out of curiosity, you think Jesus is going to get you out of this one? Let's find out.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that. However, you're under arrest, okay?
Why?
First off, you're under arrest.
I did not assault her.
Okay?
I did not assault her. I did not
Here we
assault
go.
her. I did not assault her.
Pray harder.
I did not assault her.
Pray harder.
Hey, Mike. I'm supposed to get my son at 5 o'clock today because I did not assault anybody. We need to speak with John Ashley. Okay, and I need to speak with an attorney first. I'm not sure why people are saying assault, but that's definitely not true.
Okay, sounds good.
How's your son doing? He's with me this whole weekend. I'm picking him up at 5 o'clock today. So that's why he cannot be left abandoned.
What's it at? 1609? All right.
You give Lee more time?
No. That is not it.
Listen up. You're not calling anyone you dried up old pimp. You're a sex trafficker who enslaves young women with fent and promises of a better life. Who you looking down on? Us? You want to know what happens the moment we get an inkling that you aren't going to give me an envelope?
Now you see, when I do the lines for that shit's gonna be fire.
Got 2 plates in the driveway.
Self, and later submit.
He's with me this whole weekend. I'm picking him up at 5 o'clock today. So that's why he cannot be left abandoned.
Let's coordinate. That's why I'm asking if he's willing to coordinate for you.
So what's going on? I need to be told what's going on, and I need to speak to an attorney.
You're being arrested for Teresa.
After she assaulted me yesterday?
Today's after.
Okay, so I have her on camera assaulting me.
Go ahead and spread your feet for me a little bit.
Can he take my phone from my son so we can get a hold of someone to get my son?
No.
That's fine, but do you not want to bring that with you?
I need to get the number.
Yeah, we can get him the number, absolutely. I just want to make sure you have your phone with you.
Yeah, I would like to have my phone with me. Thank you. What's going on today? Give me a little heads up.
You're going to go to the Edina Police Department.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, Midnight, if I want it to make the words with the mouth, I have to put it into the video that I'm giving prompts to, and then I just delete the audio, and I put in my own sound effects and record my own shit. So, it'll be significantly different. It always is when I record it.
First, number one.
Out of me, it's going to come out more like, listen up, you old pimp. You are a sex trafficker who lures women in with promises of a better life and fent. You looking down on us? You know what happens when we get a fucking inkling that we're not going to get an envelope? You give a Lee more time? No. You become a dead asset. And there's nothing keeping me from contacting every federal organization from the DEA to ICE. And that's after Guido gets done with the girls.
Priority is my son. He needs to be cared for.
Yep.
I would like to open our family wizard app.
Okay.
And message his dad and say, I've had an emergency. Can you please take me to my son can't be left abandoned.
Officers also arrested Michael Charles held for his role in the incident. With Marissa secured in the police vehicle, an officer contacted her child's father for her.
Hi, is this Sharif? Hi, this is Officer Van Pelt, Edina Police Department. Can't really talk about details, but I need you to pick your son up today. Before 5 o'clock, there's been an emergency, okay? Are you able to do that, or do we need to find other arrangements?
We'll be here right now.
Okay, thank you.
Can you reach out to John Ashley, the homeowner, too, as well? He needs to be told what's going on.
Yep, you'll be provided with whatever numbers you need. Transporting one female in custody.
So what am I being told?
Right now, a 5th degree assault.
Really confident
Yep, and we're going to explain that when we get to the police department, which is right across the highway there. We'll be able to explain it a little bit easier, face-to-face, rather than trying to talk through the back seat. Okay, well, considering you and I have never talked before this last 2 minutes, I'm sorry that you feel that way, but I haven't done anything to you or with you. We told you what would happen, and that's what's going to happen when we get over there. Yep, 100% you're right. That's a possibility.
But if she commits a crime, then she could be sitting where you are.
Well, she did yesterday.
We weren't there, so that was already investigated by police. She has every right to be there.
I don't know my code. I always forget it.
Post. Leroy Majors comes in for 5 on my Ko-Fi, reminding all of you that he's alone and you need to join him tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there's Hopper. Hopper walking in there to give him a hand for another 5. Thank you both. Leroy just said, props.
Whoa! Oh, Alexa.
And Hopper came in for 5 and said only Mexican dudes buy stuff for each other at the convenience store. Cheers. That's not true. White men do that shit all the time.
I know, but I don't know what that is. I do have a name tag. It's just covered with my phone.
Okay, not gonna lie, I'm a little bit attracted to the Christian broad.
There you go. Go ahead and stand right here for me. I'm going to take your handcuffs off. When I do, just place your hands on the wall in front of you.
Instead of holding her shoulder from behind, you can like just grab her by a big chunk of that hair.
After going through the booking process, officers experience an eventful...
Remember, boys, one hand on the hip, the other hand on the shoulder. Not both hands on the hip.
...transport as they bring Marissa to jail.
It's amateur hour. Pro status is one hand on the hip, one hand on the shoulder. Asking you, the ladies in the chat, they'll tell you the same. Bitch got a peach tattooed on her hand. You a damn lesbian, ain't you?
My hands hurt!
I'm sure they do. They're not meant to be comfortable.
No, this is just abuse.
No.
I did not do anything wrong, and now I'm being harassed, kicked out of my own home.
Hey, stop it. Why'd you do that?
My hands hurt.
You can breathe just fine. Your hands have nothing to do with your breathing.
I have panic attack.
Do you want an ambulance?
No, I cannot breathe.
Hang on.
The weird thing is,
Pulling over. On the ramp.
some of the line readings sound better. There's one line that I'm trying to emulate so it sounds right, but most of them are terrible.
Okay, your window's rolled down. You have plenty of fresh air.
Please, my hands hurt. I can't breathe. Oh, no. I feel it for my chest.
The sooner we can get this on there, the sooner we can get downtown.
I want to go home. I did not do anything wrong.
It's not going to change anything, okay?
I can't breathe.
Leave it on.
I can't.
If we're going to do that, then we're going to end up hobbling you if you're going to keep doing that, all right?
I have threats. When do I go home?
That's not up to us.
You're going to force her to miss the spaceship that's a comet. Doe's back at her house waiting.
As soon as we can get you down to jail and you can see a judge, that's when the determination will happen.
You're lying again. You already lost my trust.
Okay, well, I really don't care if you trust me. I'm trying to give you the answers that you're asking for, and if you don't want to listen, that's fine.
Tom knows what's up, baby hungry.
She won't keep the seatbelt on. We didn't even make it.
It is true about Chinese. You are hungry 30 minutes later. I've wondered if it's the water they give you afterward.
Half mile before.
Like, is there some in this water? Because I'm like not done with the bitches 30 minutes after I leave this place.
She stopped.
Go home and suffer, you know?
So she complained that they were too tight. Paige fit 2 fingers inside there. They're not too tight.
Medically induced? What is that?
Putting on a hobble.
Where's that at?
Almost at jail.
In an unusual detour, officers transporting Marissa stopped to help restrain a man in custody from an entirely separate case.
You need help?
I'm trying to have a squatter leave from my own home.
But how's she going to tell the passersby about Jesus Christ?
Oh, you should have been talking shit.
Is that better for you?
We have Marissa Simonetti. She's mouthy, but she's cooperative.
She's just here because she's going to be a problem later. She's
Batman says, AP, who runs the Rumble chat? Me. But it's also unmonitored, so I mean, you are definitely the most aggressive person in the Rumble chat for sure.
All last night.
Who runs it? Me. This is my fucking house. Who's the most aggressive motherfucker in Rumble chat? You, by far. Yes. Props.
All today, I heard. All yesterday. Yep.
People are like, you need to get rid of Batman, man. He's gonna run people out of here. I'm like, there's a purpose for people like Batman, though. Wait until an enemy attacks Las Tejas. Then you need like terrorists and shit. That's when you need a Batman living in your city.
She Airbnb dad.
He doesn't bother me, but on top of that, it's just good business to keep a Batman around.
And then decided to take this.
There have been other Batmen. They usually graduate just to friends. Chuck was the last Batman, to be honest. Sandwich, yeah. They're the people I get closest to.
This money and then come home and make that chick's life like a living hell. So she moves out and basically gets the money. She's running for commissioner, so don't forget to vote for her. Did that other guy talk?
Yeah, vote for this crazy bitch for county commissioner. So I was telling you, there's like a line read that AP does and that the AI makes that is better than anything I could do. It's the last line in this video.
I got this week's kick from Lee. He does the same thing every week. Kicks and screams, but he always has the envelope ready. Dumbass.
Why do you even mess with that? It's barely worth the money.
This line right here. I've been trying to emulate it and I can't do it.
Why do you even mess with that? It's barely worth the money.
I'm guessing a guy like you wouldn't understand.
I know it sounds simple. I'm guessing a guy like you wouldn't understand. But when I hear that come out of my mouth, it sounds like a question. When AI AP said it, it sounded perfect. It's like, that's exactly how I want that line to read.
Why do you even mess with that? It's barely worth the money.
I'm guessing a guy like you wouldn't understand.
But that's my problem to work out, not your problem. That was just doing their jobs, ladies and gentlemen. And now a very special science and technology. It's not supposed to sound like me necessarily. It's AP when he was 25. That's 2006. That's when he was first a young man. That I don't want to give you all the shit. Otherwise, you won't want to watch the thing when it comes out. So anyway, science and technology tonight. Very exciting news for people like me and Sandwich. We've been following the tooth growing technology out of Asia, and I'm happy to announce it is advancing.
I flew all the way to Japan to find the only drug in the world that can regrow your teeth.
I want to know more. Do you need clinical trial people?
This is Toragem Biopharma, founded by these 3 doctors who are changing the world one tooth at a time. Teeth are so much more important than you think. Yes, you eat with your teeth, but
no, it's true.
Having unhealthy teeth actually can increase your chances of heart disease.
Yeah, that's part of what happened to me. If a large contributing factor.
Diabetes and dementia. And
also, I'm crazy.
69% of adults lose at least one tooth because of tooth decay or disease. But not anymore, because these 3 doctors discovered something life-changing. They discovered a protein in our bodies called USAG1. This protein basically prevents your body from growing teeth.
So the reason humans don't continue to grow teeth like crocodiles or sharks or lions or whatever is because of this hormone. After you get your adult teeth, the hormone kicks in, your body stops growing teeth. The answer is always something fucking simple. Now, much like the lysine deficiency in Jurassic Park, we simply deny ourselves that hormone, and our brain will tell our body to grow new teeth wherever we're missing them.
Then they realized that if you can block this protein, something amazing happens. New teeth will grow in your mouth in the exact place you lost your old tooth.
Sounds too good to be true. Sounds like some Harry Potter shit. Drink this and it'll regrow your bones.
They first tested it on mice and it worked. I saw it with my own eyes.
So you can see the teeth, right?
Yes, that's crazy. So
little mousy teeth.
From 2 injections, I see not 2 teeth now, but 4 teeth. It's unbelievable.
And now humans are using it too.
When you're born, you get baby teeth. When you become an adult, you get adult teeth. And now, for the first time ever, because of Toragem Biopharma, you can also get a 3rd set of teeth.
All it takes is 1 injection in your vein of an antibody that blocks the USAG1 protein.
You said it took 2 injections for the mice to even start growing teeth. I'd just like to point that out.
And your new teeth begin to grow. This is the first drug in the world that can do this. And it's all because of these 3 doctors who want to make sure that no one is ever ashamed of their teeth.
When people come together to make the world a better place.
Hey, we got a raid incoming from our man Salty Grower, and Batman for $1 says AP is my boy. You're absolutely right, that's true. Sleazy P. Martini has raided the stream. Welcome, Sleazy. Over on Rumble. I thought Salty was saying he was about to throw a raid this way. Turns out it was our man Sleazy P. Martini. Sending the crackheads over. While I break out this scientific advancement.
Magic can happen. And that is the example of Torgem Biopharma.
Wow. I can't wait till I can regrow my teeth. That would be, oh, that'd be a blessing straight from heaven for a guy like me. That'd be a new start. Alas, I won't live to see it. But that doesn't stop women from being mad. Tonight, in Women's Rage, the best kind of rage of all. First, this lady here. She needs help. Let us assist her. Crackheads, over in the Rumble chat, welcome. Maybe you can help this lady.
Hi, my name is Kylie, and I've been harassed by men so severely online that I'm thinking about giving up.
Kaylee has been harassed by men so severely online that she's going to kill herself.
Misogyny has always been really bad as a feminist content creator, but especially because I talk about intersectionality, which means I'm often talking about the systems that uphold white supremacy and racism in the US, which pisses off a number of uber racist white supremacists.
It probably isn't just white supremacists. It's probably people with common sense that are mad that you're shifting the blame for shit that they have to be victims of every day to them. Oh, white people, are you afraid to go out in the city at night? You getting robbed, your women getting harassed, shit like that, specifically by not white people? Yeah, that's actually your fault. You know, this is intersectional feminism.
About 6 weeks ago, I was misled by some men, and they ended up having me on a podcast that turned out to be Red Pill. And
That's a good thing about Andrew Wilson essentially being a fucking nobody outside of the debate verse that nobody knows is he can just ambush a bitch like this. I didn't even know this was going to be an Andrew Wilson thing. Oh, shit. Well, go on, player. You met the wrong one. You know, I don't even like that guy, but I can tell. Yeah, that is the wrong one for you. That is the wrong one for a bitch like you.
I don't want to go into the details of it because
no, you don't want to go into the details of it because you fill in these giant gaps of logic with your fucking moral superiority bullshit, and that doesn't play with a guy like him.
It's honestly like the most traumatic experience of my life. And
the most traumatic experience of her life was being asked questions by Andrew Wilson about her morality that she couldn't fucking answer. Batman said he broke this bitch, Kylie. Well, yeah, apparently so. Look at her. Look at the front of her shirt. She's been crying, wiping her nose with her own shirt.
Really horrible, and I am scared of these people, so I would prefer to not go into more detail. But
you're scared of debate bros? They're the most harmless motherfuckers on the planet. You know what would happen if you walked up to Andrew Wilson and slapped him right in his face? He would immediately get on the phone, call the police, and act like you would really hurt him. Stop it. You're not afraid of Andrew Wilson or his fucking fat wife.
I then became a meme known as Crush Out Kylie, which here's a photo.
Oh, that's you with the green hair. Oh, I remember seeing something about you.
But they sent their hundreds of followers onto me to leave hate comments and spam report my account until it was removed on Instagram.
Oh, no.
For child, they do the same thing so that my contact...
Well, did you contact Instagram and tell them that there was no child pornography? That's a hell of an accusation for a platform to level against you. You should clear that up.
That has been censored is not appearing on people's For You pages. I've become a target for them, for incels and red pill people.
Incels, once again. You can't get laid. Why is that so important to somebody who doesn't want men bothering them? If you really don't want men bothering you, why do you hate incels so bad? It's not that you don't want these men bothering you. They're just not following you around, treating you like a queen, and you don't have to give them any pussy. You miss that.
If you see this, if you could just let me know, because I'm like really close to giving up, and I've been doing this for 2 years. This has been my dream, and it's just like...
Oh, I think you should give up. I absolutely think you should give up. Batman says Andrew would hit you back and Rachel isn't fat. Both of those things are not true, but I understand he's your friend and you're a great man of honor to defend him. That was supposed to be applause. I praise you for defending your friend. His wife is kind of chunky, and there is no universe where Andrew Wilson ever throws a punch at anybody else. If a woman hits him, he is going to fucking call the police to ensure he's not the one that ends up in jail. I believe that. But I do not believe he would ever... No. No. Motherfucker gonna be huffing and puffing for smoking cigarettes, dude. You don't want to get in a fight. Nah. I understand. I'm not even looking down on him for that. I'm in my 40s, too. I'm not trying to get in a fight either. If a bitch hits me, I'm going to act like a bitch. I don't know. There's two sides of me. One that says you've never gotten to hit a woman. You've always wanted to. So if a woman hits you, respond in self-defense. That way you can just get it out of the way, and you can, when you die, you'll be like, I lived a full life. Or, two, plan number two, act like a woman when a woman hits you. Hit the floor, pretend you have been just traumatized and destroyed with whatever Nerf ball feeling hit she just landed on the side of your face. Call the police and send her to jail for years for domestic abuse. Put her on paper for years for one fucking touch. Because that's what she would do to you. I've never hit a woman. Some woman watching somewhere is like, oh, he's making excuses for beating women. I've never once hit a woman. Look at my criminal record. That shit didn't happen to me. Call my ex-wife. She'll be the first one to tell you. He didn't hit me. Leaf would even tell you. She's never had an inkling I was going to put hands on her. I'm just saying. I sympathize with the woman beaters. I can sympathize with them and not approve of their actions, right? Lindsay Clancy followers. You bitches are lucky we don't just turn a blind eye to rape for the next fucking year for this shit. Batman says, I already got that one. American Dream says, now I can't go to sleep. I'm scared crazy Jesus people will come for me. Shit, they may. That's when they come for you, when you're asleep. That's when they got me. Next in Women's Rage. This girl's mom found out about her tongue piercing. That's not good.
So my Mexican mom finally found out about my tongue piercing.
Tongue piercing? She said you're making sexy videos online, huh? I know Mexican moms. It's cool. I know some Mexicans. They're always worried that their kids are going to their daughter is going to end up on OnlyFans. And a tongue piercing means your daughter is on OnlyFans now. That's the first thing your mom said, wasn't it? Now you're taking sexy photos online.
I kid you not, it took maybe only I got away with it for a month and a half. But I'm standing there and she goes, no way you did that. And at this point I can't lie and I'm like, yeah. And she's like, do you think that makes you a better person by piercing your face? You look ugly. And I'm like,
no, that's true. To a parent, yeah. My daughter just has a little nose stud. And every time I see her, I'm like, why are you punching holes in your perfect face that we gave you? I try to make her feel bad about it. She didn't care. Whatever, dude. I when I was her age, I wanted tattoos and piercings too. At least you can take the shit out. It's not big. It's not like that shit. It's not a septum piercing. It's just a little stud in her nose. It's what she's 18. She can get her little cute face jewelry, I guess.
you look stupid. And I'm like, no, but I think...
But on the other hand, my daughter is not a whore. She doesn't run with a crowd of whores, anything like that. I don't think it's like a commentary on what kind of loose goose she is.
I look cool.
Like this bitch.
And she's like, I don't ever want to see you pierce your face ever again. And I'm standing there and my brain goes, she just said my face. Nothing else is off limits. I'm gonna get a belly button piercing.
Why? Why do you want... Don't get a navel piercing. It exists for one reason, and that's to get infected. It adds nothing to your life. It's not... You're hardly ever showing your stomach outside of the summertime. And it gets snagged on shit, and it 80% of the time at least they get infected. Your navel is a dirty fucking place. Your tongue is one of the dirtiest places on your body, but like next to it, and things you'd get pierced that aren't your asshole or the back of your nutsack or whatever. Well, I guess you wouldn't have that problem. Yeah, your navel is fucking filthy. Don't do that. Lindsay Clancy Cope.
I got the abortion because I loved my baby. And
How do you figure that?
I could not see a better way to love my baby and to protect my baby from a childhood in a world that would not be kind to it.
Can you apply that to literally anything else? You know, I saw this stray dog, and the world I knew was not going to be kind to it. So I killed it. Okay. What? That's unreasonable. I would have rather you said, like, this baby, having a baby at that point in my life would have completely ruined my fucking life, so I had an abortion. I'd be like, I don't agree. I think that's a little irresponsible, but it's like, at least I can wrap my mind around the truth of that. What? All right, I got a question for the chat. What would you rather leave your baby with? A postpartum woman or a bear? 1 for the postpartum woman, 2 for the bear. Batman says, AP, you respect me for being straightforward? Yes. Yes, I do.
I knew that whatever protection I could give my baby was most likely going to be insufficient because of the circumstances of that pregnancy. It didn't feel like I was killing my baby because I didn't feel like my baby was getting a chance to fully live.
You see how everything's about the feelings there? I didn't feel like I was killing my baby, but you were. I don't feel like Lindsay Clancy should be prosecuted because she had postpartum depression, but she did kill the children. So, she will be. Okay, chat. Seeing a lot of 2s and 4s in the chat. Mostly 2s, though. So, yeah. The bear. Anytime you hear that bear thing, respond with that and watch the heads explode in whatever comment section you're in. Okay, chat. It's time to play a little game. This game is called Tell Her. We're going to watch a video, and then I'm going to put the chat on the screen. And you'll have some time yourselves to fucking tell her.
I like when men try to convince me that I'm ugly. Ugly where? Ugly where? Where is she? Because I might be a lot of things, but ugly is not one of them. Ugly is not one of them, especially when you guys are the same ones in my DMs watching my stories day in and day out. Okay, but you're not ready for that conversation, are you?
Chat, once again, I remind you, it's time for our game of Tell Her.
I like when men try to convince me that I'm ugly. Ugly where?
Friends in the chat, tell her. On it. Dragon Wizard God says he can cure that skin problem. Tell her, chat. The consensus is, the problem is, when someone calls you ugly, don't turn around and show us your ass. We're talking about your face. Co-parter. Yes, friends. The Uggos. The Uggos are why I'm leaving America. She's icky on the outside, too. Tonight, around the world, big news. First, we go to the land of China. Shoshin, Shishashe. Where you don't want to bring a knife to a giant aluminum bar fight. That's going to be bad. That's going to be bad in any country. But can I get some mystical? No, we're not raping anybody. That'll work. Oh no, it's Kung Fu time. Chinese Kung Fu. Hey, you know, just earlier today, I was fucking one of your daughters. But luckily in China, they condemn their daughters to death, so it doesn't matter. Hey, he's about to work that bow staff. This guy behind him, that's who you need to watch right here. He's waiting for shit to kick off. Look. China, a land of amazing kung fu fights, but also a land of terrible flash floods. Flash floods hit the Chinese-Nepalese border region. 400 missing and Beard dead. Let's watch. Send them surfboards? Charlie, don't surf! Our fucking point. Just ask my good friend fucking right, so anyway. In China, a manufacturer was accused of racism because they created a stress doll. The stress doll is called Natasha, and I think maybe this is just a little oversensitivity, but let's check and see if possibly this is a case of Asian on black racism.
给你看一下我的Natasha。
Let's see what other people do with it. I mean, it's just one person.
Natasha.
Why are you doing this?
Natasha.
Natasha. 真可爱，我Natasha。看你干的好会。
You're maybe just a little bit racist. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You guys want to pick up something to eat? It's just a reminder that if you don't go to my Ko-Fi, if you don't hit that Rumble rant button, if you don't throw me a super chat and I can't even get $100 this evening, fuck you. Just like chewing big red gum. And for those of you who have not been eternally fucked by this curse, I now present you what was I going to do anyway? No, I don't want to watch that just yet. Ooh, yeah, fast food. Tonight in fast food, it's time to go to Texas Roadhouse. Did you ever think about if, like, the movie Roadhouse was Texas Roadhouse? How it would have just been like, shift manager Dalton's a fucking psychopath. I stole that joke, but I'm not going to tell you from where. Oh, looks like the usual suspects are getting into a brawl in an inappropriate place again. Don Trump for 10 comes in on Rumble and says, well, fuck. Now I'm fucked. Not anymore, Don. Thank you. Thank you for doing your part. And Batman says, I can't carry the whole chat, AP. Hey, it's not my fault. You got to convince these people. Shake a couple dollars loose, Roman. It's okay. They'll think about it. We've planted a seed in their mind. It's the Hank Hill method for selling grills. I let the audience make an informed decision. They come back late in the game and just blow it away, which I'm hoping happens tonight. Otherwise, it actually counts as proof of not being a god. So we did pray. We did pray to meet our goal, and since that did not happen, I have no choice but to go on a faithless heathen. That's your fault, not yours, Don. I'm talking to other people. People like you that don't contribute to late night make me sick. Not you, Don. I'm talking to other people. You're the type of people that allowed Lindsay Clancy to get away with it. That's right. Don't ask me to explain why. Go get educated? Or something? You know, Texas Roadhouse does a gravy covered steak. It's brown gravy on a steak. I didn't think I'd like that. I went there one day and I was just that like type of stoned. Where I was like, I want a steak covered in brown gravy. I'd be damned if it wasn't delicious. Shocking. Now I get the gravy steak when I go. Luckily for me, I don't have to eat at Texas Roadhouse a lot. As far as steakhouses go, it's fucking McDonald's. Avoid it. Something else that frightens me, but people find affirming, like Texas Roadhouse for some reason on a date, it's tonight's white pill. This marriage proposal. I am not a fan of marriage. I do not advocate for the idea of marriage. I think it's kind of dumb. It's an antiquated custom that's no longer necessary. But if you're going to do it like this. Rich people. Damn. You know, she's never going to have to work a day in her life. That's Kelly Kapowski right there. She would just be taken care of by this fucking finance bro. Her job will be to look pretty, suck dick, and raise babies. Which is now typically, like, to do that for a white man is something most Asian women aspire to. So I advise white men look east. Look, the future's not looking good for us. We're a global minority. There's less of us every day. To survive, we must do like the Viltrumites. What I'm doing is noble. I sleep with these Asian whores for the survival of the white race, motherfuckers. No other race of people has even the capacity to carry our genes and improve. Any other race of people to downgrade. Asians, your kid might come out smarter. Look east, my friends. Look east. Hey, it's called Gaming Says for two. Here you go. Now deliver my papers without breaking the garage door. I'm sorry, the Canon is the most efficient way to do it. We're not downgrading. Not for $2. But thank you. Thank you for the suggestion. I'll run it past Pablo. G. Fontez says, I just saw the Ren and Stimpy where Stimpy was pregnant. A homo crossdresser. Spoiler alert. Stimpy was only constipated for months, and the good doc still crafted them a baby that toy looked. I think he meant that baby that out of a turd, out of a cat turd. That's disgusting, but it tracks for Ren and Stimpy. I don't remember that episode, but I don't doubt that of Ren and Stimpy. So, works for me. Tonight at work, this individual fucked around and found out. Don't let this happen to you.
This boy just tried to steal my 1 ton right here. Out here.
Oh, hell no.
Removing trees, working hard. Had my guy try to come get my saw, and he came out and said my truck was gone.
Oh, hell no.
So boy hopped in my truck and tried to steal it. He picked the wrong one today, boys, didn't
You picked, and look who it is. You know you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up, right? I had taquitos for dinner. That's it. It's not a punchline. It's just how I be living. Tonight, in protest and activism. First, an Antifa was shit kicked in Portland by a proud patriot.
Face. Go ahead. Get off! Get the fuck up! Get off!
No, that's smart, because if you're going to shit kick a liberal, shit kick the one with the fuck Israel shirt, because then you'll get a discount on your lawyer.
Face. Go ahead. Face. Go ahead. Face. Go ahead. Face.
Not in the face. Not in the face. It's not how a fight works, pard.
Go ahead.
See, I like that guy's shirt. It says Christ is King. I got a shirt recently. It says, what are you looking at, dick nose? I feel like we're saying the same things, if you think about it. Metaphor. Give me your Jew-hating stick.
Face. Go ahead. I told you not one of you is strong enough to stop me. Makes me if you want.
I told you not one of you is strong enough to stop me. Mace me if you want, F-slurs. Turned out he was right. G. Fontes for $1 says, funny, the sign says Urban Works. Yeah, none of them are. Unless they're paid to play activists. Yeah, it's funny when Elon cut off USAID to all those organizations, suddenly there weren't any more young out of work protesters anymore. They were all just white-haired boomers with nothing to do. Kind of thinned the herds to the ones that weren't being paid, didn't it? Weird, right? What will you do during the next major election cycle without your foot soldiers? Which of your Democrat lefty soldiers that actually exist hasn't had their spirit broken by now? Protest and activism. That man did that shit.
Patrick did it, for sure.
Patrick did
100%.
Oh.
That man did that shit.
Do you have any proof of that? Or you just think it's cool to say? You think it makes you sound smart to other basic bitches? It's like, I'm in on the current thing. Patrick killed her. Lindsay's so right. I love her. I empathize with her. What she did was wrong, but there's no but. All those rapists that rape women, what they did was wrong, but maybe you should have been giving them some pussy anyway. Society has failed them. They tried to get help, but no one took them seriously.
Oh, so can you tell me why? I thought he was out of the house.
Yeah, but his time frame doesn't make sense.
But it does. He's on video purchasing the shit for the kids.
Shoes didn't match when he went into whatever triple V's or whatever.
I feel like this is something maybe the investigators would have been on to. Not you, Chubbs.
His shoes didn't match.
I'm sorry, Sherlock Chubbs.
When he came back to the house, It was, he went outside to go
Was it Israel? Did Israel kill her?
check on Lindsay, but then went inside to check on the kids, but then they found him on the couch. I'm confused. Timeline doesn't match up.
So you're pro Lindsay Clancy?
I'm pro Lindsay Clancy,
Wow.
always. The timeline doesn't match up. So tell me more about why his shoes didn't match up when he went from
See, the thing is, a woman will say stupid shit and then scream and fight and make a huge thing about being wrong. Can't handle it. Can't be wrong. That's why that guy can't tell her to shut the fuck up right now and tell her she's retarded. Do you understand the fight that would ensue from that? The screaming he'd have to deal with?
CVS to
This is obviously his wife. He's walking around with her just fat, dressed like that. You can't stop shit, cuckboy. Can't even tell her to put some fucking clothes on.
whatever V's.
Yeah, so you're not like she did it or didn't do it. It's that Patrick did it.
It's that Patrick did it.
We're seeing what the jury says, right? You know, that's our justice.
But juries can be wrong. Juries can be wrong. Juries can be wrong.
Social media can also put a wrong narrative out there just because of popularity of the case.
No pussy for you for the next month. You don't support women. That's what it's going to become. And finally, in protest and activism, this nice gentleman's going to tell us about getting a ticket from a robot.
Now, I'm going to be a little bit meaner than them, so please don't violate my rights. Normally, I wouldn't come to a city council meeting. I'm one of the county's pains in the ass. Historically, I stay out of the city, and the city stays out of my business. It was a pretty decent arrangement. But then y'all sent me one of these tickets from one of your AI red light cameras you have deemed as necessary infrastructure in your city.
I'm sorry, Sling Blade. What was that?
Thing about this is I was in Seminole, Alabama at the time I allegedly ran this red light downtown. How can I be in two places at once, you ask? Don't worry.
Well, that defies the laws of logic.
I asked myself that too. Outside of Scotty beaming me up 30 miles in an instant, the only logical conclusion is I wasn't there. These things have been deemed unconstitutional for this reason, because the enforcement action of 316.0083 unduly shifts the burden of proof to the vehicle owner, me, to prove my innocence rather than the state having to prove my guilt. Currently, I'm guilty by default. I've been convicted by a computer program. Usually this whole mess of who committed the infraction is settled by a police officer pulling somebody.
Is Mersh doing a thing right now? No.
Tell your story.
You wouldn't have noticed about the anger thing.
I had an incident the last night I hung out with Brixton, which was the day before the meltdown. So like we hung out the night before. We went to dinner, we fucked, we did
I don't think this should be a thing.
Over and actually witnessing them in the driver's seat.
I think the move right now is to be like, yeah, I did what I did, bitch. Cause fuck her. And then that's it. But that's just me.
The AI camera doesn't do any driver verification whatsoever. To get your constitutionally mandated due process, you have
And again, she did go run to Pot Awful. I imagine he feels a certain kind of way about that.
to jump through
I would certainly feel a certain kind of way about that.
hoops put up by Automated Enforcement Division, a private company in Orlando that's owned by another corporation called Novoa Global.
I'm gonna throw a raid at him here in a minute. You guys will catch it.
Which is owned by a Chilean-Swedish millionaire named Carlos Hofstedt. So not only does this process flow through a private company, our DMV record...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm not trying to put a spotlight on my boy. I was just like, why are you streaming again at 2 a.m? I just watched you get done 30 minutes before my show.
And personal registration information are accessible by a foreign actor. But anyway, AED sends you this...
I don't think it's fair play. Mersh wouldn't tell you it's fair play. I've also never lied to you when something has been like a bad thing to do, and I was just like, nah, I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. I can't defend anything being the right thing. I can just tell you when I'm like, fuck them, I don't care. That's a human reaction. I'm not going to deny it when it happens. Fuck that bitch. Fuck my fucking friends, my best fucking friend. Go on a goddamn media tour, come in my fucking house with only knowing that I have a thing for you with only the purpose in mind of like gathering information on me and fucking with me. You're lucky all I did was call your fucking boss, bitch. Bitches have been shot over that kind of crap. Like, you know?
Paper, and if you want to fight this thing because you're wrongfully accused, me again, you can't just request...
I'm sorry, I'm in the middle. I just went through a breakup. If you're looking for a principled stance, you're coming to the wrong motherfucker. I'm on the all Foyds must fucking suffer mission, and I don't, I'm within a reasonable time frame of a breakup to feel that way. It's not permanent. Just working it out of my system,
It's a hearing through PPD or the courthouse. Remember, Carlos is involved, so if you have to go through his company, his website, print off his paper, fill it out with enough information to take out a home loan, have it notarized, mail it to the foreign actor, Carlos in Orlando, and then wait for something from someone to tell you about a hearing. This is undue burden even to begin to try to get some kind of due process.
I don't understand where you draw that line. Where it's like, no, you can't call her fucking job. That fucks with her money. I'm like, what do you think where do you think Mersh works? You're fucking with his money. And who are the ones browbeating him? People that'll call your fucking mom, like in the case of Doc Till, harass your fucking parents, put out fake ass fucking police records, like again with Doc Till saying you're a goddamn pedophile. These are the people that are going to be browbeating anyone on life ruination. I ain't trying to hear that shit, boys. I'm sorry.
Paying is super easy though.
Go find me a nun, and I'll listen to her. I ain't hearing shit from Ethan Ralph or Jesse PS on fucking life ruination.
Figure.
Oh, they did a thing that because I've seen Ralph at least. I haven't seen Jesse try to get someone fired. I've seen Ralph do it though. You can get another job. You can't get another family. I can make the argument that fucking with someone's family is worse. But that's in play. I just don't get it. I'm not going to hear anything about morals or rules from people that break them habitually.
And about that, you can't pay cash. PPD doesn't accept it, and neither does Carlos. According to 31 USC 5103, all U.S. currency and coins must be accepted for all government obligations, fines, fees, taxes, and due. So not only does this whole thing violate constitutional due process, it violates federal law by not accepting U.S. currency to satisfy a government action. Whoever thought this was a good idea is a self-loathing, America-hating, bureaucratic hobgoblin whose pockets probably got stacked with Carlos bucks. You got my attention, though. I'm going to become a more frequent voice down here working to expose frauds and petty tyrants. Congratulations.
Said the same thing about Luigi Mangione. Yeah. Yeah, what he did was wrong. But don't ask me to give a fuck. Should see what my fucking premiums are. And now, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm curious also to go watch Nightwave Radio, just like the rest of you, I'm caught up in this. I tried to avoid that whole drama and getting interested and invested in it, but god damn it, I am now. So, cringe talk. It's uncomfortable when my friends get into shit. I like to stick my head in the sand, but this was just too much. Made me and Leaf start talking and shit and texting one another about it. Even she agreed. She's like, my work just burned down. You think I give a fuck about that bitch being out of a job because she's stupid? I have absolutely no idea how her job burned down. Just like I have no idea why that doctor who employed my ex-wife when she was making more money than me ended up killing himself and getting indicted with federal charges. These things are just mysteries. These things are just the things that happen when you, fuck with me. And now you like, hey, do you think Merch is a bad guy for getting Brixton fired? You're talking to a guy who made a doctor kill himself and drop the dime on federal charges on my ex-wife because she was earning more than me. No idea the depths of my pettiness. Don't ask me questions you're not ready for the answer for.
Got it, yeah, I want it, I got it, I want it, I got it, I want it, I got it.
Now, whatever you say, Chubbs. What you want is attention. What you got was diabetes. Cringe talk.
I never miss a beat. I'm lightning on my feet. And that's what I don't see. That's what I don't see.
What's my take on flock cameras? We have a right to privacy in our country, and also we have a long tradition of our country of giving petty criminals a sporting chance. I believe in both things. I want a sporting chance to be able to go buy a sack of weed and make it safely back to my house. Not smoking it, not bothering anybody. I don't want a camera to analyze the algorithm of traffic to this one particular house versus my house and how much I go there, and the cops just fucking one day are following me. Fuck that. Luckily, I get my weed delivered. But still, it's the principle. That, ladies and gentlemen, was the elderly Taylor Swift choir. It is a thing.
Sorry, I cannot hear you. I'm kind of busy. Kind of busy. Kind of busy. Sorry, I cannot hear you. I'm kind of.
You see? If you have time to meme, you're not in crisis. Cringe talk.
Mark Wayne Mullen is a terrible senator.
What up, Schlebby?
Vote for him. He is a Christian nationalist. Mediocre.
That's a Democrat nominee for Senate from Oklahoma. Cringe talk. No, just think about that. We have fostered psychopathic white women for too fucking long. They've been given too much power. We allow them to speak way too fucking much. Cringe talk.
So this is my tried and true packing method. It's called you just squish it in.
I just wanna be okay, be okay, be okay. I just wanna be okay today. I just wanna be okay.
Like and subscribe for more travel hacks.
That's nice. If you can find this comment on Twitter, you can find my secret Twitter account. Why don't you just sit on it so it compresses to the size of a playing card? It's not really a secret account. It's just an account I use to get videos and never interact with anybody on except for to make sly comments on shit like this. Cringe talk.
Hey, what's up, Black?
No, I don't pretend to have morality that I don't have or feel things I don't feel or anything like that. I don't play that fucking game. That's why nobody comes at me. I've been the only one to be like, I'm glad he fucking got that bitch fired, motherfuckers. Did you see anyone coming at me about it? No. There's no fucking point. You're gonna be like, you're a piece of shit, AP, and I'm gonna go, yeah, I'm also waiting to die. Anything else?
Hey, you know you diluting the race by dating this white woman.
Wait, I'm trying to. Oh, hell yeah, I got rivals working, Schleppy. I'm down to play any fucking time, man. You can play right now. After Nightwave.
I'm trying to say something. I know so for sure.
What make you say that?
Because her ancestors used to watch our ancestors get hung as a sport. So I'm gonna give you a chance right now. I'm gonna let coin flip on shuffle decide if you should dump her or not. Okay, heads you dump her, tails. I don't care about that. We don't care about that, brother. I'm looking for you, bro. I'm out here. So heads you dump her, tails you don't. Okay? Yes, I know so. All right, you got it. You got it. You got it.
See, God do. That's my wife.
But look, I do love you, bro, though. You feel what I'm saying? And I want to protect you. You see what's going on right now. All right. Love, bro.
Will you leave people the fuck alone who aren't bothering nobody? Cringe talk.
Yo, that's fucked up. I was like, oh man, somebody left me $100. But I opened it up. Since Trump is your president.
It's true. He is. Don't worry. Everybody disagrees sometimes. We all get disappointed to see him every once in a while. But he is your president. Cringe talk.
Put a finger down if for your 17th birthday, you and your best friend sneak into the most exclusive club in all of Los Angeles. And after you get into the club, you're in fucking awe because you've never been in a room with so many famous people at the exact same time. I'm chatting up with the actors. I'm chatting up with the artists. And then I'm like, where the athletes? Where the athletes at? And this one NBA player comes up to me that we all know and love. And he's like, I just got drafted. Me knowing goddamn well he just got drafted because I follow him on to the Army. Thank you for your service. He was like, you dumb bitch. No, I'm 6'7" in the NBA. Somehow I recovered from that. I end up in his car after the club closed. We go to his crib. He gives me a tour of his house. I play 1v1 with this man. The tour ends up in, where do you think? Hello, his bedroom. Me being 17, not thinking anything of it. I put my phone face down on his bedside table, forgetting my ID was in the back of my clear phone case. The second he saw that, he no hesitation called security. They cuffed me up, barged into the room, and escorted me out of there faster than I've ever been escorted out of any place ever.
Shut the fuck up, you lying jailbait mud shark. That did not happen. But let's say it did. You're like, oh no, I couldn't lure a man into a statutory crime where the circumstances wouldn't fucking matter. He would just go to prison. I wish your mom was Lindsay Clancy.
Abortions, I've had a few, but then again, I can't remember exactly how many.
What, really?
I want to say 5, 4 or 5.
Yeah, I've had about 5 too. Lily, I'm so happy I can say that.
I remember once getting pregnant and the man paying for my abortion and me thinking it was so romantic.
I actually...
Dirty, horrible, filthy, satanic bastards. Look at how they're laughing. How on earth have we allowed this to be normalized?
Liberal white women are the absolute worst. And once again, I advise self-respecting white men who are looking for a wife who is going to accept the traditional feminine role to look east. Or, just if you're looking to buy transactional pussy, they're good at that too. Look east, my friends. Cringe talk. I might just order a Chinese bitch. I don't know, man. They'll take care of the visa and everything. That would be so much easier than leave. Bitch be here in like 2 weeks. Feeding me oranges and plum wine. Stealing from me. Once again, look east. These are our folks. Cringe talk.
And I hope I never lose you. Hope it never ends. I'd never walk on your street again.
Okay, I think that was a man, but still, the point stands. Cringe talk.
And you have to listen to this. You don't have to. Oh, no. That's not all the close. Go sit in the rocking chair. Do not move.
Women making any videos in support of postpartum or Lindsay Clancy in the context of this particular thing going on should all have their children taken from them. Cringe talk.
You know what the funniest thing is about this whole Lindsay Clancy, Patrick Clancy thing is people saying that if a woman is experiencing postpartum psychosis, you should have her committed. You should have the husband committed and watch her symptoms improve immediately.
Yeah, because that's reasonable. Cringe talk? Look at him go. It's just a seal. Cringe talk.
Hey, paisanos, it's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. With the Mario Bros, the performance of our game, we're not like the others who get all the fame. If it gets in trouble, you can call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hopping on the brothers.
You know, there was a time when if somebody caught you on video doing shit like that, you'd kill yourself. But I think that artist guy, upon realizing that this is his life now, having to watch this shit for barely a shekel, to go back to his one-bedroom studio apartment and dream of the days he worked on Mario, I think he's going to be the one to do it. Cringe Doc.
Do you have dreams?
Yes.
Whoa. Have your dreams been more vivid lately?
Kind of.
Have you seen the same hallway more than once?
Yeah, but it was for a cartoon I was making.
Or some kind of odd fruit? Write that down.
I see melons.
I would say nice, but that's kind of annoying. Such a tease. Focus. You know, between me and you, focus. I have dreams too. Focus. I don't really remember waking.
Don Timmerump knows what's up. He's like 2 blowjobs a day to negotiate. Minimum, motherfuckers. That's right. And they will. They'll sit down and deal with you. Okay, 2 blowjobs a day. How much you make? I want my own car. Toyota car. They love them Toyotas. Aries Martinez for Buckaroo says, I didn't know seals could get Down syndrome. Oh, yeah. That's the best kind of seals. Up, 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 up.
Me look.
I know it's called a seal, but it sounded more like a ruptured gasket. Are you pregnant? You appear to be lactating, mistress.
I mean, can't believe I've never asked you this. Do you have dreams?
I think.
Yeah.
And now, instead of yata, I give you an old Seminole man playing with water moccasins.
Are you ready? Yeah, we're ready. I'm gonna put your steak on the table. And listen, give me if I'm doing something wrong, you tell me I'm doing something wrong. And I will. I know you will. Well, I can't afford you to do stuff wrong.
Okay. Hey, what's going on, guys? Hanging out here with Tom in his Venomous building. And recently, Tom put a video that has been.
Shut up. I just told people what it is. If you're from the American southern states, what this man is doing freehand is one of the most insane fucking things you've ever considered.
These snakes do not chase human beings.
Motherfuckers like you say that, but I've seen it done. It's possible it was just trying to get away, running in one direction, and we were in that direction, but I have been chased by a water moccasin. Fuck you.
They don't even want to bite a human being.
It's true. Snakes, by design, even venomous ones, don't want to fuck with us because before we die, we can stomp it to death.
As you can see. Now, this one's nervous. There's a lot of people in here.
That is the most aggressive venomous snake in America. Fuck the rattlesnake people. You see a rattlesnake coming. You hear a rattlesnake coming. Not these.
But notice how I don't ever touch it on the top. Pick it up underneath.
I've heard
Put it
that.
under the sides. If you pick it up.
The top means it's being attacked.
If my hand were on top of it and I grabbed it, it would turn into a whole different event.
So what I always enjoy dealing with you about or talking with you about is reptile behavior. You are something of a reptile behaviorist just from the years.
Yeah, I'm an ecologist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, cottonmouth, water moccasin, whatever you want to call it.
So
when I grew up, there were water moccasins.
You know, they're
just water copperheads, really. They're not super deadly. Your chances of dying from a water moccasin bite are about without medical treatment are about the same as a copperhead bite. You'll probably live. A little worse than a copperhead. They can pump you full of more venom. They're a little bigger. They're a water snake, but
you are looking at non-verbal cues, obviously.
Yes.
This guy.
This motherfucker is insane.
Talking to us. I just react
He just
because
fell off the hook.
it is a compliment.
I know, but when you jump,
Yeah.
I'll make it bite.
Copy
Just
that.
So you know.
Well, yeah, that
It
was
did.
interesting.
You see how it
Look at all the people in chat like, I've been chased by a water moccasin. I've had one try to get into our boat. I think it was trying to get out the water, but I mean, whatever reason, it was coming at us.
paused at the bottom.
We had to smack it with an oar, make it fuck off.
Didn't know what you were going to do.
Gotcha.
Notice how I didn't move my leg.
It's such a fat, stout little motherfucker. It's like our own version of the Gaboon Viper.
Touched my knee almost.
See, I could have, and that's a great thing that we just were able to display. You were talking earlier about energy. Now,
Copperheads aren't just as bad. They're not nearly as aggressive as water moccasins. Not even fucking close. If you live in Southeast Texas, you've walked over 100 copperheads. You didn't even know we're there. If you got that close to a water moccasin, it would make you well aware of its presence. They're just different creatures.
before that happened, I'm calm. When that happened, I got a little nervous because
one is built to literally hide, as its defense. The other is built to like hunt around the water. It's built to overpower things. One is like a rattlesnake. It's going to make noise and open its mouth and let you know it's there. Copperheads, they'll shake their tail. They'll rattle their tail in the leaves if they get really threatened. But more times than not, I see copperheads try to like hide. Water moccasins, they have a different rep.
I'm not as schooled as you are with these animals. I haven't done a lot of work with venomous snakes. Other than the odd, removing a rattlesnake or actually cottonmouths from someone's pool or home. So talk to me a little bit.
I'd rather handle a rattlesnake. A rattlesnake's long enough to where you can hold the hook out in front of you and keep its head the fuck away from you. That size water moccasin, I mean, you grab it by the tail, but just free handling it like this. This dude's got giant, what did I say? Giant fucking balls on this guy, huh? Not the kind Guido likes. Ladies and gentlemen, it appears Nightwave Radio is back on the air, and I'm here for it. Mersh is, he's got a stream called Final Thoughts, and we're going to go over there, we're going to rate him. We're going to go see what's going on at the wave of night here in the deepest, darkest of nights. And as for the rest of you, I say thank you very much for coming out and watching Late Night with Adonis Paul tonight. It has been my pleasure and privilege to serve you. But tonight's show is over.